Let's do this.
Oh, hello. That's your intro. Over there. Oh, we can do our own intro. Good morning. I'm in the morning now.
Good morning to you.
Guys. How are we today on this fine Sunday, knowing that we won yesterday? Woohoo! Yeah, Liverpool won today, but we don't want to know about that.
Yeah.
What we do want to know is City are going down. Am I right? Go on. I can see Daniel already raring to go.
Same. I said to you, I'm ready. Be humble, guys. Be humble, yeah? Be humble.
Oh,
Right, okay. So
I'm just following your lead, Sema. Wherever you say we'll go. I'm following your lead.
Are you now?
Oh.
Yeah.
We've got the gloves on today. We've got the gloves and someone's been cooking the pot. How's that?
Stirring.
Okay.
I'll do the stirring for you, Seema. I'll do the stirring for you.
Oh, you're good at that one.
Hey.
Oh, there he comes.
There's the other Mr. Stir Trouble.
Oh, no, you've got to remember the
Daniel, son. Daniel.
Hey, fight.
The enforcers here, mate. I'll take the oil on. I don't care.
Right, so, I mean, I know, okay, we've got the win. We did brilliantly, 5-2. But why did we let those 2 goals go? Come on. Let's start with it. Let's start with that.
It was just lapses in concentration, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
And also the ref being a bit biased, right?
Let's be honest, their free kick wasn't a free kick.
Yeah, 100%.
Even though it was a great goal, don't get me wrong, it was a great goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be goal of the season, right?
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
But Rice took it off his foot. He didn't take it, you know what I mean? He didn't take the man, he took the ball.
Yeah.
100%. Des, I'm with you on that, but it was a worldly. It was like.
Oh, that free kick! No keeper. I mean, I've got keeper experience, right? No keeper is saving that. No keeper.
No. You could have a keeper on top of a keeper, and they're not saving that.
Yeah,
It's just.
You could have had all 11 men in the goal on the goal line. That still would have gone in.
Daniel's smiling, and I'm holding back.
I'm waiting for that.
Before we get onto the serious stuff, guys, can I? Were you at the game yesterday? Were you there?
No, I didn't. That was an away game, wasn't it? So
I've got a bit of a little weird fixation. I love listening to chants from football matches, right? Okay, and the best one I heard the Arsenal guys singing yesterday was "Who put the ball in the West Ham net?"
Yeah.
West Ham net. Who put the ball in the West Ham net? Half the effing team did.
Yeah, it's true.
I thought that was
something though.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, cool.
The fact is, when David, I saw match of the day before going to match of the day, the way David Wright told the team, guys, more communication needed. What are you doing? You know, because West Ham was doing something crazy near the end of the second half. Oh, sorry, first half.
Yeah, but half the stadium went in the first half, right?
Good.
Yeah,
let them go to Westfield, Seema. Let them go to Westfield down the road.
Yeah, shopping trip instead.
There was West Ham fans leaving at 2-0. They were leaving.
Yeah.
Were you there, Des?
No, I wasn't. I just watched. As I say, I love watching the chants on YouTube because sometimes the chants are on there.
Yeah.
And people were leaving at 2-0.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And the best chant I think I heard was Gabby's daughter singing his chant.
I've seen it.
That's sweet. That's just like so bang on. Like it was brilliant.
Quality.
You give you hell. You give you hell.
Yeah.
Can I say something for Go
on,
lad.
Come on, pessimist.
You know, I just want to talk about. I just want to send prayers and thoughts to the Italian player Edoardo Bove, who collapsed in the game against Inter Milan and Fiorentina. So thought and prayer with him and his family, and hopefully he can. Yeah.
Okay, he's serious, right?
Very serious. But according to what I'm hearing, I think he's breathing well now, and he's breathing on his own. So I thought and prayer.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully comes back stronger.
100%, bro. 100%.
Is it me or is this happening more regularly to football players now? It just something happens once a season. Someone has a heart attack, or like the Emerson situation. Do you know what I mean? It's happening a lot more frequently, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's becoming rampant this period, all over the season. But that aside, go back to the Arsenal game. I love to talk about my favorite topic, the referees. These are my favorite topic.
The referee done nothing. Let's talk. No. Let's talk. No.
Wait, Mark, hang on. Let him have his say. Let Daniel have his say.
How many times do I tell you that English referee are the most incompetent referees in the whole of Europe?
I think we're on 1,111.
We're keeping
counting,
count,
and counting.
Daniel, we're keeping count. I've got a little. I'm marking it off every time.
Yeah, that's it.
Every time I keep telling the English referee.
Daniel, he was a rare referee. He was a rare referee yesterday because he gave us 2 penalties.
Thank you, Des.
Exactly.
I was about to say, very generous for a change.
Imagine how generous he is. Still, the Arsenal fans are still calling him a shit referee. A referee that even gave us 2 penalties to tell you how incompetent and how shit he is throughout the game. I used to like, but the game yesterday was awful. I swear to God, it was awful. But I'm not one side him. I know it's my guy.
I'm going. Sorry, guy. I'm going. I'm walking away. Craig David, I'm walking away. Bye.
Daniel.
Someone step in and challenge this guy.
Daniel.
Can I step in and tell it? No,
Daniel,
sorry, Mark. Sorry. 5 different scorers again. 5 different scores again. People forget 5 different scores again.
Yeah, but there is a negative, guys. There is a negative. The second half was boring, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
But still, it was a smart game by Arteta. No, he was very clever what he did though.
I'm not taking anything away from the manager, but from a game perspective, it was like, I'm glad we scored everything in the first half because it just, it's like watching ice melt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, Daniel.
Let's go now.
We know that's his name, Mark. Let it be. Carry on. Move on.
We know his name now. We know his name.
Daniel the pessimist. Who predicted 1-0 to the Arsenal against West Ham.
He's got a gloat on that, and he's not getting the flowers from me, okay?
I said 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said 4 myself.
Yeah. Daniel, you're a pessimist as well, Bez. I'll come for you in a second. Daniel, every single podcast brings up referees. When are you going to take accountability for what you say for the Arsenal? If we get a player sent off for kicking the ball away, it's petulance from our players. Now, I will give you one thing on the referee that was obvious during that game. In the game of who we were playing in Europe, and Havertz got punched, cut his head open, no penalty kick.
Inter Milan, no, PSG. Come back to the Premier League,
same thing happens, penalty kick. So instantly, in my mind, I'm thinking the world of football and the way that refereeing should be officiated should be level. It should be completely level, so these players are not confused if they're going into Europe, if they're going into the Premier League, etc. So I'll give you that one, Daniel. The referee yesterday done absolutely nothing. I felt it ran smoothly. I thought it was fine. It was 2 penalty kicks, and I agree completely. However, my brother, did you bring your salt, pepper, chili? A bit of ginger? I want to hear about your pessimistic thoughts that you had over the weekend, bro.
But I told you.
I need you to explain yourself to me, Daniel.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I told you, it's a win-win situation.
No.
Answer the question, man. Answer the question, Daniel. Answer the question now. Come on.
It's a London derby. Arsenal are playing West Ham. It's not an easy game. I made a prediction that Arsenal is going to win. I didn't say Arsenal is going to lose. We're going to win 1-0. That was my prediction. We ended up scoring 5 goals and conceding 2 goals. We won. How many points did we get? 3 points. I told you it's a win-win situation for me. The Arsenal wins. That's my priority. I don't care how many goals we score. All I care is that at the end of the week, Arsenal get all 3 points and 3 points on the log table. And that's what we got. You even said it in the group chat.
You got, right, okay.
No, you said you're going to cook me. I said, I will gladly take the cooking as long as Arsenal wins. So, yeah,
you've entered into a podcast again after predicting a 1-0 Arsenal win when my Arsenal are back flying. You're predicting a 1-0.
13 goals in a week. 13 goals in 7 days.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, rest in bitch face. Yeah? Rest in bitch face. Allow me, yeah?
Rest
in bitch face. Sorry.
Yep. So you're predicting that, and the only thing that you've got to say for your actions and your sins on a Sunday is to talk about the referees. Let's talk about you, Daniel. Let's talk about you.
No. You're missing 2 points. Daniel, I'm going to defend you here.
Ema,
Daniel,
green card.
You're missing 2 points.
Hello.
No, 2 points. Number one, Mark, you're entitled to say what you want to say. Fair enough.
That's it.
But also, Daniel's entitled to his opinion.
Can that be the red?
Number two, hold on.
In a bit.
Number two, we should not leave.
Peace and love.
We should not leave any game down to a referee, or we should just like we did yesterday, just win them outright. That's what we should do.
But this, the point I'm picking up to Daniel, and he's a very educated young man.
I know
The point I'm picking up to Daniel is that he has seen
Not the first time. Mark.
our captain come back. He's seen a full squad come back. He's seen everything, and he predicted a cheesy, and I will use cheesy, 1-0 win to the Arsenal.
He did.
And then he comes into the podcast, immaculate here, like butter wouldn't melt whatsoever. And the only point he picks up on is the fucking referee again for 1,111 times.
Sam has a question. How the West Ham second goal was allowed, because it wasn't a free kick. So we're talking on the topic.
Nah. We're not
Daniel's just froze.
He's just frozen. Yeah.
Give me what you got, Mark. Come on.
I will say this, Mark. I will agree with you one thing. Daniel still thinks we play in the 80s, because that's what Arsenal used to do that in the 80s. Score one, you used to score one and park the bus.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. You're back on. You're back live with us.
Yeah.
He's unfrozen.
Daniel, just so you know what I said. Arsenal don't play in the 80s anymore, mate. We have evolved.
Yeah, I understand. So what I'm trying to say is that if that game was on 2-1 or probably on a 2-0, and the referee gave that free kick, and West Ham scored through that free kick, don't you think the game would have changed? Don't you think the momentum of the game would have changed? And you would have been here, Mark, saying that the referee gave a dodgy free kick, which we considered from an ended up.
Daniel, the momentum did change. As soon as they got their 2 goals, the momentum changed.
We picked up again. We woke up again. I'm just going to check. I'm just going to check if my cup is half full, because I'm not sure.
Please do. Be my guest.
I'm not sure. Bez, is your cup half full? Because I
just finished mine.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
These are, look, this is empty.
Daniel, my brother. Brother. Listen to me now, right? We don't play in the 1980s anymore. You've got to get these 1-0s out of your head, man. Yeah? Okay. The main man is back. Ødegaard. Look at
That's sorry. Top, middle, or bottom. Remember, top, middle, or bottom. That's what I grew up with.
What I'm saying is the main man is back, Ødegaard. He's made a big difference. Saka is obviously happy that he's back on that side with him. Yeah. Okay. These are little points I'm going to point out, right? So, Timber, is he a better right back than than Benjamin? Because this is his time to prove it. And he played well yesterday.
And Tuesday.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he is, to be honest. But
not better,
see, before we dive into this, Seema is obviously hosting. So, Seema, can we just go through the pessimistic score predictions that the guys gave you on?
You know what? I'm not going down there because you want to gloat.
Yeah, I'm not talking. He wants to brag. He wants to brag about it.
Exactly. He keeps wanting to brag. I'm not giving him flowers.
How many times have you predicted Arsenal is going to win and we ended up drawing the game? Nobody comes yet and tell you and gloat in your failure. But
no, bro. We had them Trossard in charge of the midweek game before Sporting when I predicted.
Who apologised?
One at a time.
He did apologise when I said the scoreline and what my Arsenal were going to do. I was waiting for it.
We're going to move on from this topic. We're going to go on now.
Captain.
What my opinion is on the Timber thing and Ben White, okay?
Yeah, go on.
I don't think Timber is quite where Ben White is. at this present time.
See, I don't
Only because he hasn't played enough
respectfully.
with
I'd have to
Saka and
disagree.
Ødegaard. Once he settles in, I think he will be thinking just like Ben White.
Seema, respectfully, I have to disagree on just one point.
Go on.
For me, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
it's your
I'm not saying
opinion.
get rid of Ben. You know, I'm not saying Benny Blanco. I'm not saying that, but I will say this: I think Timber carries the ball better.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does too, but he's not in sync with the other two.
Not yet. No, I would agree with that. He's not in sync yet. He's not in sync yet.
Hence why we're missing the chances. We're missing, the basically he's not got his eye on the ball. He doesn't actually know where Ødegaard is going to pass it that way or down, to the line that he likes to play in. Those sort of things.
They're not clicked yet. They're not clicked yet.
See what I would say. See, for Timber, I want to see Timber not be a universal player where he plays multiple positions.
Yeah.
I would like to see him tied down to one position because I actually think this kid has got it.
Yeah,
you've got to remember as well, that was his first game this season at right back.
I've got to be honest, I think Arteta, Mark, I agree with you. I'd like to see him strapped down to a position, right? But I think Arteta has brought him as a universal player.
I don't want that. I would like to see him tied down to one position because I think I watched him come back from his ACL and his training. And what this guy was doing in training was incredible. He looks like an absolute machine. An absolute machine. So for me personally, yes, he could play left back, he could play across the defence, but obviously play right back. I've got this thing, and I had it last season when we signed him. I actually would like to see him be Thomas Partey's replacement.
Which is possible, but we've only got two in the back four, Mark, in all fairness, right? We've only got two in the back four, Saliba and Gabriel, who aren't universal. They are centre backs. You look at our wings, there's centre backs down wingers,
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, I know it's December, but where's my roasting, Mark? Where's my roasting? I'm waiting for my roast as well.
I'm not giving up.
Why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? Come on, Ben.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get my chance. Me. Hey, wait a minute. I already finished half the bottle. I'm ready. I got my H2O. What do you want me to speak about? Tell me. You give me something. I'll respond.
Okay. What was everyone's opinions on Jorginho playing the entire game yesterday?
He looked really good. He looked really good for me.
I personally think I would have liked him just on for half the game.
No, he proved himself yesterday. He proved himself yesterday to the point where this is why we bought him.
Yeah, but there was one point where I thought the ball's coming over. He is not going to be able to chase it.
That yes.
Because he's the older one out of the lot, and he wouldn't have made that ball. But
no, I get where you're coming from.
Neither did the other player. Right? So, and then also Trossard, he did extremely well. The whole notion about the super sub is gone.
Playing because he's playing in the right position. He did well yesterday because he's playing in his position.
Yeah. Do you think we missed Partey yesterday though?
No.
Actually, no.
I don't think Rice played that well.
Ooh.
Can I speak about that, by the way?
Yeah, go.
I assessed the match of the day, because match of the day, I'm sorry if I bring them up, but they didn't speak about it at all.
As long as we get sponsorship from them, we're okay.
Yeah. But, sorry, Gary Ninden is going, so someone can take his spot. I'll be happy to take his spot any day.
Yeah.
I can be unbiased and biased if you want to be, okay? In this case. And let me just have this moment while I still can, before I get shut down by some people. Mark, where are you? Where's Mark?
Go on.
So for me, I think Jorginho had a professional performance in my eyes.
I agree.
Rice looked a bit. Sorry, Rice. He looked a bit. How do I say? He looked a bit off it. Sure, because he didn't play on Tuesday, right? So he looked a bit off for me. You can see he looked a bit like Wenger said, a bit jaded, not tired, but a bit jaded at best. So I thought for me the midfield needed some. How can I say this? More oil in the machine, to drill them a little bit more. For me.
Yeah.
Because the attacking was beautiful. The way Trossard played, the way Saka played, the way Ødegaard played, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'll say this quickly before I forget, because it happened so quickly. So where my uncle lives, Seema, because I can't say too loud. Too loud. Where in the camera I live. So basically, imagine I came from where I live in London all the way down to, Wimbledon, Surbiton, Oxford. I was like, 1-0, yes. Near here, 2-0, 3-0. I was like, what is going on? Like, holy cow. I was like, I thought this was going to be last season again, 6-0 again. I was like, shit, Mark, give me a hard time. So I'm like, you know what? Oh, no. So I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, I bought that. But overall, I was happy that, I'll say this. What I was happy about is, yes, we closed the game at half time. But the way second half, yes, we kind of like went for all the attacking. And I'll say it again, and please allow me to say it, but I have a big criticism for Jesus. He yesterday played so selfish beyond belief. He had a chance for him.
Jesus played selfish.
Yeah. But one area was waiting. One area was waiting on the side. Pass me the ball, man. Pass me the damn ball. He's got. Oh, Daniel's gone.
Jesus doesn't fit in this team anymore. I'm sorry.
I agree. I'm out. I'm sorry. Jesus out.
Yeah.
I said already. I want him out.
In this team anymore. I agree. Talking about Partey, right? Don't get me wrong. Partey would have been fine in there yesterday. He would have been fine. But as I say, Jorginho's going to get another year contract out of yesterday's game. I'm telling you guys.
He will. He will.
He will.
Is he in, out, or out?
Shaking
in?
it about. He's shaking it
Lima,
about.
in,
His
out,
internet's
out, in.
playing up. But anyway, hi, singing in the North Bank. We know who that is. So, but
I think I know them. If I know them, if I can see them, I don't know. I think I know them.
Yeah, you know them for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So why I think that Rice didn't perform well, I think it's because he was back in his ex-home.
Remember, he's got a broken toe as well. So
no, because he was trying to score, but then I think he was trying to score not to score. Welcome back, Daniel.
Yeah, but he scored in the 6-0 last year. He wasn't bothered then. Why would he be bothered this year, Seema?
I don't know. It just kind of felt like, there was something not quite with him.
Sorry, I'm sorry if I don't want to jump in. I'm not that person to jump in. There's some people here who jump in. I'm not saying but some people like to jump in. I have respect for people, integrity more like. I'll say this when you can see he knows very well. I'll say he knows very well. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry, my brother. I'm looking at you right now as I speak. And you up there. Anyway. So basically, we can see the free kick, sadly. And it was a lovely free kick, by the way. It was a lovely free kick. Fair play to him. I mean, but he looked like, oh my God, I just did a foul. Like a little boy. Like, oh my God, it's the foul. Oh no. I'm thinking, Declan, just get up and get on with the game, man. Don't worry about them. Move on. Move on.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Sorry, Bez, but that's the one thing that annoys me at the moment about Arsenal. The time wasting. Why we've never
really to do it.
We've never really been known for time wasting. What's with all this time wasting, right?
He did on Tuesday and he worked wonders. He did last year against Tottenham and he worked wonders again. So I'm like, if it works for me.
But we don't want to get silly little yellow cards over it.
Of course.
Well, you could be missing 2 games. Do you know what I mean? And
whatever.
And apparently 2 Man United players have got their 5th yellow card and they won't be playing against us on Wednesday.
Interesante, as they say in Spanish.
I'm not worried about Man United. I don't know what you guys feel, but I'm not worried about Man United.
I don't know. I'm just I'm a little concerned because I feel as though this new manager is doing exactly what Slot has done to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Please, I don't talk about Liverpool right now.
No, we don't want to talk about Liverpool, but it's on the same.
I've got to disagree with you, Seema, and usually you talk such sense.
I'm talking sense, all right, that's for sure.
No, he's not. He's not been there long enough.
The practicality of it. I'm not looking at, at the pessimistic or whatever. It's just practical. It just seems like they're working.
The simple things.
And the guys are listening. Yeah, and the guys are listening.
Nah, Seema, them players are broken. Ten Hag has broke them players, and they broke themselves because they didn't want to play.
Hold on a second. Bro. They didn't want to play. Me a second. Van Nistelrooy gave him a lift, right? Van Nistelrooy gave him a lift.
Oh no, I've got nothing against. I'm talking about Ten Hag, mate. I'm not talking about Van Nistelrooy.
No. I'm just saying the handover from Ten Hag was crap. Des, I agree with you. Now I'm not disagreeing. Right. I'm saying in Seema's defense, and Seema knows me very well, and I'm here for it. And you know me very well.
I get it.
But I'm sorry, Ten Hag handover was crap. By the way, Van Nistelrooy has given to Almiron some handover is actually better than what Van Nistelrooy received from Ten Hag. If you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I get what
the handover. We're sending the handover if people understand what
I think the point I'm trying to make, Bez, and I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. all I'm saying is the damage was done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's same with, look, okay, let me use an example. This is just an example. And again, we're allowed to agree to disagree. I'll say this and I'll say it clearly. When Unai Emery left, sorry, when Wenger left, it wasn't in a good state. When Emery left and Freddie Ljungberg took over, we're in good shape. So basically, Arteta had a good handover from Freddie. I'm sorry, Emery, I like Emery, but the way he left us in a bad shape, we suffered. We went through that banter era and people were like, oh, you're an Arsenal to me. Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Or you're like, what do you mean? I'm a London boy. Of course I'm going to support Arsenal. What, you mean to support the other team with that toilet hole down the road? No way. Why would I support them? Why?
Good point.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But all I'm saying is that the damage is so hard to turn around so quickly. I mean, don't get me wrong. This lad could walk in, this new guy, from Sporting. If he goes and gets Gyökeres in January, I'm going to be very annoyed because we should be going on that.
Same. I echo you completely. I echo you. But Gyökeres will decide himself now where he wants to go.
Of course.
Gyökeres. Is it? But the same Gyökeres. Gyökeres, the same. Gyökeres, the same guy that Gabriel sent back to Coventry.
So here's
Brighton. Yeah, this one.
Here's my comeback, mate. Here's my comeback.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to remember, if he joins the team, he's not playing against the boys anymore, right? Yeah, they are the hardest defenders he's come up against this season. I'm not going to deny that, and you know that because you love your Arsenal, don't you, Mark? Yeah, they're your Arsenal. You feed them every Sunday, don't you? They come around your house for Sunday dinner, don't they? You know what I mean? Yeah. They're your Arsenal.
Black pudding.
Des, they come round to mine.
Yeah, they come
mine.
round
Mine.
And then they go to bed, and then they go to Daniel, right?
Yes, I'm a South Londoner, so I'm really by the Arsenal, really when they're based, really by origin. So I really don't have everything to defend my team.
But the point I'm making, Mark, is yes, that Gyökeres that they played on, what was it, Tuesday night? I'd still have him in the team, mate, because he scored 16 goals in I don't know, 4 weeks or something. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. I'd rather him playing with us than against us. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that, but I'm not convinced that he is the guy for us, mate. If I'm being honest.
Oh, I think he is. I really do. But I've got to say, what was your favourite? Going back to yesterday, just for a second, what was your favourite goal? Because for me, it was the Kai one.
No, for me, it was Gabriel.
Trossard.
And the reason I loved it so much was because it was a different kind of tactic. It was a different kind of movement. It wasn't the same, and it caught them off guard. And when Timber was asked, wasn't he, were you told, because Ødegaard had said something to you, were you told to do? They're like, I don't know. I'm not.
The best part.
Why are we going to give our secrets away?
The best part was seeing it. I'm sorry, I have nothing against Mikel Antonio because I love the Mikel Antonio so much. But the way he tried to man mark Gabriel, I was like, you can't man mark Gabriel.
No.
You're a frigging striker. You can't man mark the Scottish Gabriel. Sorry, the Scottish Brazilian. Excuse me, Mark. The Scottish Brazilian.
The Scottish Brazilian.
And I quote my brother there. He'll give you hell. He definitely gave them hell. And I saw the celebration. I was like, yes, my bro. Like.
Right, so Seema, you broke down why you like the Gabriel goal, yeah? I'm going to break down why I like the Kai goal. Right?
Okay.
When was the last time you saw an Arsenal player go 1-on-1 with a keeper and score?
Not very often, but he's had chances in the past, and he's fluffed his lines. Messed them up, just like Salah did today.
Jesus.
I just like the way he did it. That ball from Trossard was a peach.
It was a good ball. I'm not disputing that, but I don't think it was as good as you'd like to say. But
can I just say this?
A goal scorer is going to say Kai, right?
Yeah.
Someone who loves Arsenal is probably going to say Gabriel or Trossard because it was a poacher's goal. It was a poacher's goal, wasn't it? And like you said, for Gabriel, it was a different kind of movement. It was a different. We're known as the set. I'm going to use my quotations here. We're known as the set piece kings. Well, that was a different. That was a different set piece. You know.
Yeah.
Seema, and guys, sorry, I'll say this as well because obviously sometimes we speak out of turn, which is totally fine because we all love each other here, no matter what the cost. So we say, but basically, the West Ham penalty gave away. I'm sorry, I have nothing against Fabianski, but the way ref, it's not a penalty. You clearly punched my Brazilian man. You clearly my Brazilian Scottish man. I'm sorry, the way he just literally went. Oh, Gabriel. And he played for us.
Anybody out there?
Hear me out, please. I love you speak as well. The way he just literally punched him. You know what I'm talking about. He literally punched him. Then ref. I think he should play for us. He's a foul. Get over yourself. You fouled him because you went bush. Like, was it left hook? I think. Sorry, left hook. So he literally was like that. Sorry, Marco. There's not a you, but, you know, like, left hook.
That punch would have knocked anybody out, Bez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mike
It could have
Tyson
been
last week. Is it
dangerous.
Mike Tyson last week?
Yeah. It could have
Oh,
been.
I found something out about that Mike Tyson fight. Apparently,
I heard as well. I heard that as well.
Mike Tyson, right, was hitting him really hard, and they went into a clinch, and what's his face said, "Calm down, mate." So it was all a fix.
Yeah.
Jake Paul. Is it Jake Paul the other guy?
Yeah.
Daniel, what was your take on that?
So I just wanted to say something on the first goal, the Gabriel goal. To be fair, that was actually a foul if you have to look at it, because Timber actually fouled. What's his name?
I'm leaving now.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
he did. He did a
I'm
nudge.
leaving again.
It was a
I'm
nudge.
leaving
It
again.
was called a nudge.
Bye.
Not
See
a
you
foul.
Christmas.
Not a
So,
foul.
see you
It's called
Christmas,
a
guys. See you
nudge.
Christmas. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. See you.
Daniel wants to be a referee. Daniel wants to be a referee.
Let him talk, guys. Let him talk.
Yeah, of course.
If that was against an Arsenal player, I believe a lot of our fan base will be here screaming and shouting for the referee, because there was a clear push on the what's his name, Paqueta by Timber. So you can say you're leaving, because that was a clear foul. Sometimes it goes against you, sometimes it goes for you. On this occasion, it went for us.
Take them when you can get them, Daniel. Take them when you can get them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Sorry, but who's that by Santi? But I know that guy Santi. He's got something good to say. He's very popular on these Arsenal
What are you
fans.
going to say?
Sandy.
I've met Santi.
Come on.
I've met
What
Santi.
you
I don't have
say?
a picture with him somewhere. I've got a picture of Santi somewhere. Santi is a lovely fellow, but he's lovely.
Yes, I follow him on
Hey, I've met him, Seema. I've met him as well.
Well, tell him to speak up, because that's what we want.
Bob
Santi-
Santi, get on. I'm told him get in our shows, Santi. Get on here, man.
Santi is a brother, and we actually had a back and front on Thomas.
I
Partey.
know he's Niger, man. I know him, bro. I know. I thought,
Santi doesn't want to back down on the comment he made on Thomas Partey, saying Thomas Partey is an old uncle and the legs are gone.
Okay.
I've called him out on several occasions on that particular subject.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Yeah.
You see, I get thumbs up again. I'm in people's Christmas list for once.
So
I'm proud of myself.
Anyway,
guys.
Jez, finish off with okay. So you sorry, Daniel, you think it's a foul, and what about the header?
Yeah, what about the header, the second one?
That's why I said the build-up was a very good build-up, and the goal scoring was actually beautiful. But say I love Partey.
And you know they tried to replicate it, right? With Calafiori. He actually totally missed that header.
Lovely Santi, lovely stuff.
Did you also notice yesterday? I'm going to talk about one of the West Ham goals for a second, but did you also notice yesterday when Wan-Bissaka scored, the first thing you did was check that it wasn't offside? Did you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little glance. Yeah, the little glance. Like, well,
See, going back to the goals, and see, now I seen where you came from, the Gabriel, and I pointed out yesterday. See, before the corner was actually taken, Gabriel went around the Arsenal defenders and he told every single person what to do.
Yeah.
And then he ran, got free, and scored. It was genius. I thought the Trossard goal, from a team perspective, was my favourite goal.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I loved that from Big Gabby yesterday. He told everyone, "This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing," and I went around the whole team. So I can see where you come from.
Sorry, but I had one thing to say about the fact Saka gave the first penalty to Ødegaard. Now, you take it, my king.
He needed it.
You take it.
He needed it.
Hold on, man. He literally told him, just you take it. And Ødegaard, as a classy man he is, the second one, Saka, you take it. I mean,
Bez, you know,
finish,
you ever, sorry, I'll let you finish, babe, but you ever notice, see the person, when Arsenal get a penalty, see the person holding the ball is never the penalty taker.
yes.
No.
But
isn't it a thing, the fact that it was Saka that was fouled for the penalty, that he cannot take the penalty? So
isn't it also though that last season Ødegaard did the same thing for Kai to give him some confidence?
Thank you.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, I remember that too. But, and then Saka's been asked in the when he did his little interview, he was asked, and he's like, "We didn't know we were going to get 2 penalties." I mean, like,
hey, Bournemouth had 3. And the same player got fouled 3 times. Bournemouth had 3.
Kluivert broke a record, didn't he?
Yeah.
But then the lad that got the penalties as well he got all 3 penalties, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh wow, shame.
The cherries, man. The cherries were the Wolves. I know the cherries.
Okay, and also, did you all notice the two West Ham players that were, when they were chatting about what they were going to do, they were kind of like homing in. Did you not notice that?
Yeah,
Did you notice it?
For the second one, I noticed something.
Okay.
They're like,
So out of that, mine was Gabby. Obviously, Mark likes Trossard. You like.
The goals were good. Don't get me
What
wrong.
about you? What about you, Daniel? Who do you like?
I love Martin Ødegaard penalty.
Okay.
Man, bro.
wait, man, let me answer the question, man. Let me answer the damn question. You asked me
No,
a question.
Yeah, I answered my question. Quiet, Mark.
Thank you. I'm
You
not
like the
delegating.
penalty.
I'm not
You
delegating. I'll
like
be your
the
co-host.
penalty.
Hold on.
Can I tell you why?
Let him explain.
You know, one of the things, yeah, because
Sima.
that actually gave us a cushion in the game and made it a little bit safe for us. That's why 2-0 is a very tricky score. Mostly when
It's
you
a-
play derby
It's
and
a
play
penalty, bro.
It's
a
not
penalty kick.
It's a pressured penalty. Remember, Saka missed a penalty 2 seasons ago that cost us the league. So that goal is huge for me as a fan because I still have the PTSD on playing West Ham at the London Stadium. So that goal for me is a pressure penalty, and Martin Ødegaard taking it and scoring it was actually a reliever for me because I felt safe at that moment. So I may not want to look at the fancy work about all the goals we scored, but for me that was the most beautiful goal because it gave us the cushion. And at the end of the day, we won by 3 goal different, which is the third goal of the game. So Mark, chill out, Mark. Come on, tranquilo.
You can't tell
Have
Scottish
his say now.
man to chill out. You can't tell
Let's
Scottish
just
man to
step
chill
in
out.
and have his say.
Well, I'll say this, and I'm sorry, I'm going to defend Mark again, but you can't tell a Scottish man to chill out. I'm sorry, you can't do that. You can't. You can't
No,
tell a
you
Scottish
can't
man
tell
to
a
chill out.
Scottishman to chill out. He's right. You can't.
You can't.
not
I'm
doing
sorry,
it.
you just cannot. You need a
You're
hair
not
dry
doing
to
it.
tell
You've got
Scottish.
me and Mark.
Mark, you need a hair
That's
dry treatment to tell the Scottish man to chill out. Like Alex Ferguson would say, is hair dry treatment anyone?
If I had a football boot in front of me, I'd
Okay,
be kicking out
anyway.
his eyebrow.
I know, sorry, Sima. They're making me be like a bad boy now.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to your question. I'll go back to your question. Sorry, Sima. I'm trying to focus it in one point only. That's one point, but they make me drift off. Anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
Whilst we're on the theme of favorite goals, I'm torn between the Gabriel goal. Kai Havertz, the way he had the composure to put that in. I think the way he had the composure to put that in, he had it last season as well, but the way he did it yesterday, sorry. But I'll say, yeah, Gabriel. Gabriel wins it for me because the way he controlled that header was not easy to do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, okay, so let's move on from that part.
All he did was that. What control do you need?
Really?
Michael
Did
Jackson.
you see where he was standing?
Yeah,
No,
right in the middle, more like.
Watch his head again. All he does is this. What control do you need?
Okay, so why can't Calafiori do it? Why can't Kai do it?
Why
Why
can't Trossard do it?
Oh,
Why
he's
can't
the
Wyatt
one
do it?
They
Q-
can do it. The
yeah,
only-
all the six
Kivio, yeah,
guys,
exactly.
why can't they do it?
Kivio doesn't
So
even
how?
do Kivio.
Come on, then. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna say 1 second, right? Every corner this season. Where does where did the players start?
Well,
Where
to be honest, they all start away and then
From
they-
my house.
On the back
They start from my
post,
house.
yeah,
They start
run
from my house. That's
when
what
he
they scored.
actually
From my
heads
house.
the ball, when you're on about the control, when he
Yeah.
actually heads the ball, yes, he was in the right position. I will give you that.
Yeah.
But when he heads the ball, right, all he did was that. Watch his head.
No, you've
Sima.
got to be in the right position. That ball had to be fed in to
Can
the
I-
right place for him to be in the right position.
Can I step in? Can I
No,
step in?
1
I'm
second,
sorry, I'm
Bez,
going to have to step
one
in
more
again.
point. One more
Go
point,
on.
Bez, and you can have your say, right?
Come on, Bez, step in.
How many times have you have your point and I have no points to
No,
speak?
no. Because you no. Wait a second. I haven't finished my point, right?
Go on.
This is where Daniel was right. Even though he classes it a foul because he sees it through a ref's eyes, right? If it hadn't been for Timber nudging the geezer out of the way, Gabriel wouldn't have got that ball. He wouldn't have.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, that's whole part and parcel of being taking and accepting corners. No one just stands there. They all run around.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I get you.
it's deliberate. It's a
I get
deliberate
it.
corner.
I get
It's
Yeah.
a deliberate corner where
I mean-
Gabriel is free to header the ball in, and all the rest of the players are blocking.
Yeah, but see,
Okay.
the point I'm making, and I'm not saying shit, but when you say the control he had,
Can
and
I
that's what I'm saying.
concur? Can I concur, please? Can I
Yeah,
concur?
go on, Bez, go
I want
on.
to be a co-host. When Mark leaves for a month, or on a month notice, and a month he disappears, I want to be a co-host, please, Sima. Put me a co-host, please. Co-host, ding, boom. Anyway, I have to, sorry, not to sound rude, of course. Basically, what I'm saying is, you saw the video shared on WhatsApp, right? Because I want to see enough other people to see it.
Yeah.
Before we took the corner, West Ham were giving it like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hello, but going swinger, You got the straight in one. I know you call these corner names whatever they are, but the way Saka did it was like, because even Rice does it, but the way Saka did it, Bush, Mark, sorry, I meant to say Des, in your defense then, okay, or in everybody's defense, being a defender, being in that position, never easy. Bear in mind, this is almost his 20th goal for Arsenal, and all being headers. So they're not being easy.
No, I
Because,
get that.
he has to get, hear me out. Now I'll let you finish as well. The second corner that we had, he had a punch. He could have had another goal, but sadly, Fabianski decided, I'm going to just boom,
Yes, Bez, I agree, right? And I'm not coming over the top. When I say,
No,
I know,
you're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
not coming over the top. I'm
You're
agreeing,
fine.
I'm
Carry on.
agreeing
I'm
with
listening.
you. The second attempt at goal where he got punched in the head, yes, you could tell Fabianski was scared because he knew that if Gabriel got to that, we would have been 6-0 up.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Correct. You said the one was here. He was scared because he didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. Because the man we know, okay, yes, he gave us a cup final in 2014, but that man became a chicken. A headless chicken. He decided, you know what, I'm just going to punch the player. For all. No, but bear in mind, he used to play for us. But I think he forgot he used to play for us because every time I see him playing against us before, he'd be like, oh, ref, it's not. It's not a penalty. Oh, ref, it's not. But I think it is, man. Think about it as a goalkeeper. They're trying to protect you. But, okay, who's going to protect our players?
I'll tell you.
One more thing, sir. One more thing. I'll say this point. Outfield players go for concussion. Can it be the same as it is for goalkeepers?
No,
you tell me this?
No, true.
It should be the same, right?
I get you.
Because I'm sorry, I used to play. I used to love playing a goalkeeper when I was young, like with my friends and cousins. I realized goalkeeper is not easy, but they get taken for concussion. They get low protection. Okay, why can't outfield players get the same protection? Tell me, why not?
Well, I was going to come at you with something else, just to expand it a little bit. Not to disagree with you, but to expand it, right?
Okay, elaborate, please.
The way Fabianski went into that yesterday, he went to punch the ball, all right, got Gabriel's head. But the way he went in, he was trying to get a foul against him off of Gabriel.
Yeah.
He totally mistimed it, got it wrong, and punched Gabriel in the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he thought that the ball was coming in too close for him to score.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Seymour.
No. That is part of it as well, Bess.
Yeah.
That is actually part. But if you watch how Fabianski left his line, he's going to try and get a foul off of Gabriel there, right? Yeah. To try and stop everything. Yeah. But he thought, hold on, I'm not going to get the ball. So he went for a punch, totally missed it, and next thing you know, Gabriel's on the floor doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how about an example then? If you see for example, I'm using an example. This is a game from yesterday, which I watched carefully a little bit. I watched the Wolves-Bournemouth game. That when the goalkeeper, he gave a penalty, one of them, I think it was the Wolves goalkeeper. He just went down like, oh, ref. Oh, like, I don't make joke about anyone's life because as we know what happened in Italy, sadly, but he's like, oh, ref, oh, I'm going to faint. Oh, ref, I'm about to die. Man, why do you fake an injury as a goalkeeper? I mean, you clearly fouled him, and he's like, ref, you can see in the video, he's like, ref. I'm thinking, grow some cojones, man. I can say the real thing in English, but grow some. Please grow some. You're a grown man. Yes, you fouled him. So really, he can't be changed now.
But there's that other side of it as well, isn't there? Where they get tapped on the ankle and they're going down holding their face.
Yeah, you saw. Okay, I'll go back to that. Sorry, Steve, if I take over your show.
No, it's fine.
Okay, the Chelsea game. I used to do one of my besties. I was watching the first half. I watched the whole game, the Chelsea game, this season, that is. I'll talk about Karen, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, first, I said to my friend, I like Neto. I liked him in the Wolves, Pedro Neto. But think about this. When Benny Blanco, Ben White as we know him, he kind of nudged him. He's like, ref, like, look at me. He didn't get booked. Nothing at all. Zilch, okay? If it's us, it's dark arts, it's magic, wizardry, all this, magic business, which I won't go to right now, allude to, so it's not my say to say that, but,
Yeah.
But then he scored the equalizer. Like, oh my God, of all people, he scored the equalizer?
Yeah.
This reminds me why I hated Drogba as a player. I love Drogba now. I really hated Drogba as a player for us, against us.
Of course. Okay, so here's a question.
Far away.
And I'm going to let Daniel get on with this because he is so quiet today. I am really worried about you, Daniel.
I'm good.
My
charge, sorry. I've got matching colour in my shirt, Daniel. So if you need battery charge, I've got 10 to wear. Hey, hold on.
My beef with yesterday's game is the fact that I wanted more goals in the second half. Now, seeing as you predicted a 1-0 win, how do you feel about the 5 that we had, and why do you think we shouldn't have had more?
Firstly, you have to understand that this is the fourth time 7 goals have been scored in the first half of the English top flight game.
32 minutes in and we were 4-0 up.
Yeah. I'm trying to, and the total of 4 games here is 7 goals have been scored in the first half. Only 1 goal have been scored in the second half. So there's a history where in a game where 7 goals is being scored in the first half, and the second half tend to produce lesser goals. So for me yesterday, I wasn't bothered about not scoring the second half. I was just bothered about the player not picking up any injury, because 5-2, the game is done. The game is done. So it's all about saving legs. It's all about because if you look at the West Ham player yesterday, they were trying to put up a fight where there's no fight. The game is dead and gone. You train left after the ball has been gone, kicking players up and down. So I felt like it was a good game. Not scoring the second half wasn't a concern for me, and I felt happy scoring the 5 goals, knowing fully well that Mark is going to come and cook me on the show. So I was ready for it. I was ready for the cooking, and my most important thing is just taking the 3 points and moving on.
So I'm stirring my soup. Sorry, I'm stirring my soup now. Sorry, my stew.
No, but I honestly, I mean, I get the fact that you're saying 5-2, game's done. No, sorry. For me,
We're not
it
Man
was
City.
more goals. I desperately wanted more goals. Yeah, I was worried when Ødegaard was going down, when Saka went down. I was like, take them off. Bring on Ethan, because this was the perfect opportunity for him to shine.
And Skelly if he was around.
And Skelly, but Skelly obviously hasn't been on since he had that last injury. But Ethan only came on the last 10 minutes. But what was your take on it, Bez? Like
the way you made the subs, you say?
Were you like me? Did you expect more goals?
I personally, I talk as a fan. I'll say to you, as I say in fairness to everyone here. Okay, we agree to disagree, right? This is how it is. We agree to disagree. This is the way I see it, in a way. I see both sides, to be honest. That's the way I see our football as a football perspective. I, for one, thought 5-2, yes. First half done and dusted, great. I, for one, applaud Arteta. He made the subs a bit too late in some of them. Like, especially, you said to yourself, you just took the leaf out of my... If you see that flower there somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to bring it up because it's on my uncle's house. Yeah, that one there somewhere. I have to point.
Yeah.
I hate to drag this on, but basically, I felt like he realized, you know what, just to be safe, because you can see West Ham players were rattled. Once we went 5-2, they're like, you know what, foul. As Daniel just said, I'm going to agree with Daniel for once. For once, Daniel, I'm going to agree with you. Basically, you remove this one, eject this one, eject this one, eject that one, protect them, because the United game is never easy, as we know. United never make it easy for us, ever.
No.
Even if we win with them, let's say we win. I don't want to jinx it, God forbid, now in a bad way, but when we play well against United and when we do our business, we always give us a hard game, home and away, as we know. But for myself, I'm going back to your question because I'm keeping it too long. I, for one, seemed like he did the right thing, but a bit too, for some side, left a bit too late. Like, as you said, Waneri, second half, you should have put him straight away. Get rid of Ødegaard straight away. No questions asked. Saka, get rid of him. Put someone else.
Yeah.
Simple. But I'll say this again. Jesus, again, I'll just shake my head thinking, are you for real? You got a young lad who's in his top confidence level. You're not going to square the ball to him? And you're going to be selfish?
Yeah.
Sterling, I want to criticize because Sterling is technically on loan, so he's not our player, I guess. Really, he's not our player.
On the bench.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, when I saw Jesus coming on, I was like, are you serious? I was literally doing some dinner with my cousin, trying to help him do some bits. So I was like, Jesus is on when you can put someone else there. Even experiment. He could experiment, really, but I guess, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I, for one, personally, had some little flashbacks of the 4-4 against Newcastle way back. So
That
I was like,
idea.
oh, God. Literally, when they made it, 2-4, I was like, oh, my God, please no. Was it 1-4 or 2-4, I think, was to them. So I was like, oh, please no. But I realized, you know what? Don't doubt your Gunners, because they have some balls of seals, I'll say. They have something in their tank, and they did. And I think the fifth goal was, if I'm correct, was it Kai Havertz goal, I think, if I'm correct?
Saka,
excuse me.
Saka,
And
the second penalty.
Saka penalty, mate.
Yeah.
Forgive me, because there's a lot to keep up with that game. A lot to keep up, actually. The first half was just crazy. I thought 7 goals in the first half. Wow.
Yeah.
And second half just felt, again, we agree to disagree, but right now I'm going to agree with Des. Literally, the game felt a bit dull. Second half, just felt like, oh, please, what are doing this 45 minutes, because I saw the time ticking at first half, thinking 52 minutes on the clock. Well, what's going on here? Is this second half already? No, it's still first half.
Yeah, 5 minutes extra, wasn't it?
I watched an Albanian one. The guy says, just to let you know, guys, it's going to be 1 minute at a time. The game clearly stays. I told my cousin, he's a Chelsea fan, bless him. He's a young adult almost. I don't, man, it says 5 minutes at a time. You can see it, yeah. Like my commentator in Albanian just goes, oh, it was 1 minute at a time. I'm thinking, are you for real? Like, are you that blind? You can see it's 5 minutes, not 1 minute. So literally just shaking my thing, oh my God, maybe he's a Chelsea fan trying to do someone a favor. Because in goal difference now, you can see what's happening. We're double Chelsea, on goal difference, and alphabetically. And I'm sure for a fact they're going to upset now because like, how's Arsenal above us?
Hence why I wanted more goals.
Thank you. And you see, why can't people agree with each other like this? Huh?
Yeah. Go on, Des, what were you going to say?
Go on, Enforcer. Take it away.
Right, well, Bez has broke it all down, really.
Have I?
Completely done.
Oh, shit.
No, that's fine.
Co-host application time.
well-
Team up. There you go. That's my application for you.
Let's be honest, right?
Happy December. Sorry.
Let's be honest, okay? We were so euphoric after the first 45 minutes that the second half does feel flat because nothing happened, really.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Like you, Seema, I would have liked more goals. But like Daniel said, 5-2, it's done. I do agree in protecting players. I think we should have protected players. People should have come on quicker. This is not knocking Arteta. He plays the game how he wants to play the game, right? But what I will say is this, okay? What is the point of Sterling? Why did we get Sterling? I don't know if Mark agrees because me and Mark talk about this quite a lot. Arsenal levels, right? When Sterling came on, the level wasn't consistent. It went down for me. Yeah. You could tell that Saka, don't get me wrong, Saka didn't need to be on the pitch, but you could tell he wasn't on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could tell that Ødegaard wasn't on the pitch. Like you, I agree. Wan-Bissaka should be having his time. Yeah? He should be having his time. But why can't Wan-Bissaka, if you're not going to put him on for Ødegaard, why can't you put him on for Saka? Why has it got to be Sterling? Because the kid can play from. Do you agree, Mark? Because the kid can play from Saka's position.
I get it. I get where you come from, bro. And do you know what? There is a part of me that is frustrated because I want to see him. But there's also a part of me that understands what Arteta is doing and protection. And he's protecting him. And it's a difficult conversation. You could put
Mark, here's my question for you. Just before I forget that part. Protecting from what?
He's proved he can do it.
Saka was that age when he started.
Right, and I get that. But Seema,
he's getting younger and younger now. So Right,
Seema, what you're protecting, you've got to look at the scenario where Arsenal are. So if you look at the scenario when Saka came through under Emery, we were in a very, very bad place. And I don't think Arsenal had an option but to throw this kid on. And yes, Saka has done it and he's came out like he's world class. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I don't need him to lift a trophy for him to tell me that he's world class. He's world class.
Agree.
However, with Ethan, we're in a better place as a football club. And if we throw Ethan in too soon and his confidence gets shattered, then Arteta has to rebuild that confidence and rebuild him. I'm sorry, but not.
I disagree.
No, it's not fight. It's not fight. It's just that this is only my opinion. I'm not God. I'm not Arteta.
No.
But
I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm not Arteta. But for me personally, I saw this with Foden. Man City done this with Foden. If you watch Phil Foden and the All or Nothing Man City, Pep done the exact. Man City done the exact same. Pep done the exact same with Foden. So, that's where I'm up with Ethan. I don't want Ethan to come on and have a stinker or start a game, have a stinker. Confidence goes. He gets the Arsenal fans. We're having a discussion and it's respectful. Completely respectable. You go to the online Arsenal fan base It is the most toxic,
mate.
horrible place that you could exist to live in. It is disgusting. It's beyond words. I use the word disconnected. There's a lot of them watching tonight. Disconnected fan base. That's all they are. They stay different parts of the world. They've never experienced anything of them. They don't mingle with normal Arsenal fans.
Can I stop you 1 minute, Bob?
The best 2 seconds. This is what they do. So you imagine, we throw Ethan on. Imagine what these guys are going to do to him. Imagine what they're going to do to him.
Oh, you mean from the fan base point of view?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One stinker, he's free under the bus, career over, etc. Arteta has to rebuild that. And now, to prove my point, it's a slightly higher degree. Saka goes to the World Cup yesterday before he took the first corner. The West Ham fans are singing, "You let your country down." Every away fan sing the exact same fucking thing to this kid. Every fan does it. But Saka has went through the trenches. He's went through the wars. He's out the other end.
He's got the scars.
And so for me, I just want to protect Ethan right now. I watched him against Preston.
But you do know that the club does have that kind of support for them. So they are straight out from when they leave the pitch. They will get the help. They are taught how to deal with that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I get that, Seema, but unfortunately, Seema,
I'm not disputing. I think it's disgusting to do that with any player on the planet.
Male, female, male, young kid, anyone, everyone.
Yeah, anyone. Be it in the grassroots as well, because the parents do it in the grassroots. It's disgusting behavior. I've got 3 boys. I know what it's like. But at the end of the day, when you're in a professional
game,
and it is your job, and your club, I know, Des, you want to come in.
No, I'm going to let Bez go first because he's been...
And your club is going to have that kind of backup for you. I know people that go in, they've gone into Arsenal to give these talks for the mental strategy. So they do get that help. It's about them not going on the social media. And they don't do it. They don't do it. They've got people that do it for them. They're not doing it themselves.
Seema, it's not just about that. Seema, I'm going to throw another one at you. I'll throw another one. So forget the Arsenal online fan base, right? And I'll go on mute, right? But I'm going to use the black comparison because I was on Space last night. And this came up and it was in conversation. And someone said if Saka was white, he'd be world class. Because he's black, he's not world class. No, you can laugh at that. You can laugh at that. No, it's not. It's not. There's for me. It's
For them saying that.
Do you know why it's true? Do you know why it's true? 65 minutes into an England friendly. Is it your birthday, Des?
No.
Bez.
My birthday's in August, fuckers.
No, dude, stop fucking putting blues up, bro. You're putting this off my
Not
speech
me.
here.
I only did this 1, 2. Can I get 1, 2 minutes to myself as well? Now it's not fair, is it?
Right.
I have enough
Well,
to
get a Samsung. Get a Samsung phone, and you'll not have that from your iPhone, bro. That's all I can say.
Shut up, you. Shut up.
So anyway, 65 minutes into an England game, Saka's on the bench. Saka comes off the bench. England lose. I think it was Iceland or some shit team anyway. I don't care. Greece. Yep. Saka comes off the bench. Following morning, Saka's on the pitch. What's the front pages and the back pages of the newspapers?
Disgrace.
Saka is the face. The black man is the face of the defeat. So, Seema, this is my answer. I know it's long-winded, but this is my answer to Ethan. This is my answer. He needs protected. He needs built up mentally, ability-wise. There's no doubt. He's strong enough in that dressing room. We can see that. The players are passing the ball. Let me do my thing. My football will do the talking. Like Ødegaard. But this kid...
Let his football do the talking on the pitch.
But Seema, the second something happens...
Seema, there is a lot more factors.
I understand. I get it. I understand that. There is a lot, and it's a nasty world out there. I do get it, but what I'm trying to argue is on the football side of it, not on... I don't care about, you know what?
Exactly.
Nothing.
See, man, I get that. I totally get that. Sorry, and I'm going to go on mute, but Bez, in fairness, you've spoken a lot. No, you spoke a lot. So I get that. But in a perfect world, these wouldn't be factors. But in not a perfect world, these are factors, Seema. And that's why it should not be ignored. He's 17-year-old. He's 17. He's a kid. I've got a daughter 3 years younger than him. I've got another.
What about the Man City player? What's his name? The young lad. You know, the one who went three. What's his name again?
Is that
What,
Nico?
Rico? Is it
Rico Lewis?
Rico Lewis.
Rico Lewis.
Rico Lewis,
Yes, Rico Lewis.
Yeah.
He's been in that team since he was 17.
But
Did you get any of that? Was he protected? 'Cause
I'm
he's
waiting,
saying
Des.
that
I'm
hell of a lot.
waiting.
Say your point, 'cause I wanna make
for my
mine.
moment.
I want to make mine.
I'm
Huh?
waiting.
Go on, Bess, go.
I want to hear Daniel's point as well on this, because
Well,
I think me and
Daniel,
Daniel
come
will
on.
actually agree. I think me and Daniel will actually agree on this.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Mark, I actually agree with you, but I was going to add to it.
Yeah, I currently 100% agree with you, Mark, because if you listen to the words of the manager, Mikel Arteta, he clearly said in the last press conference that Eaton has a huge career ahead of him. It's his responsibility as a manager to build that career, like a bricks. You put a bricks, you put a mortar on top of the brick, and that brick needs to stick before you put another bricks. Arsenal, we are in a position whereby our fan base is huge. And a lot of our fan base these days have the ability to go on YouTube, go on podcast to say whatever they want to say without even having facts, without even saying something. If a player misses a ball, they will on their camera, their mic, and just say whatever they want to say, and it goes into the internet space. And a lot of people want to retweet and tweet about it.
Yeah.
And this thing gets to this player. Somehow you're talking about Bukayo Saka coming into the Arsenal team at age of 17, just like Ethan Wan-Bissaka. But Arsenal at the time Bukayo Saka came in, Arsenal are in a different place. We are a lot of Arsenal fans, we are disconnected from the team, disconnected in the sense that there's no interest in the team, and there's no interest in what the team can produce or what the team can achieve in a season. But right now, we're in a very delicate situation, delicate position right now, whereby we're going for a title. Even right now, a lot of Arsenal fans will want to talk down on the manager because of how we started the league and how we started, not trying to remember that this same manager was the one who has brought us to this place right now where we are even actually competing for a league title. But because of the blip we had towards the starting of the season, these same fans criticizing the manager, to go on YouTube and talk whatever they want to talk trash on the manager. Same Saka that scores for us every time. A lot of fans, because of a bad game, will want to talk down on them. Kai Havertz, you can say whatever you want to say about him. Kai Havertz has actually gotten, I think, was it 29 goals in 46 games? 29 goals in 29 goals and assists in 46 games, 41 less than what he had at Chelsea. Yet some Arsenal fans, because they had a platform to go on the internet or the YouTube to say whatever they want to say, and it becomes an agenda against this thing.
Yeah.
So I believe the manager, Mikel Arteta, is doing his bit, he's doing his best to protect Ethan Wan-Bissaka, according to what Mark is saying, because that's the best he can give to player like Ethan Wan-Bissaka. Because if you really look at it, if Mikel Arteta really wanted to put the boy in the Lions den, he would have done so when Martin Ødegaard was injured. But no, he knows what he's doing with the player.
Yeah.
He gave this player. This player is the youngest player to have ever featured in the English Premier League game. To tell you, this manager has a plan for this boy, and the boy knows that the manager has a plan for him. Definitely, he's going to stick by it and follow the principle, follow the plan, and be humble like the guy from Manchester City.
I mean, last season I did make the point in saying, well, he's bought Ethan and put him on the bench purely so he can take in the atmosphere and the vibes of what happens in the stadium.
Talk it up.
I did say that last season.
You did.
It's not like I'm, I'm anti or not anti or whatever.
No, I understand. it's a question you're asking. So
Yeah, no, I agree.
Simo,
There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong.
Simo,
No.
it was a great question. It's a great question, and me and
I
Des
want to respond. I want to
everyone
respond
have
to that
our
as
say,
well.
but end of the day, it's any question on this format with us guys is a question at the end of the day. It's a
Yeah.
great question. Bez, please. Crack
Yeah,
on.
go on, Bez.
I'll say it without sounding very emotional first of all, because I love Saka. You guys know me. I love that boy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Waneri just as much as well. Because I'll say this. First of all, what happened in Italy, I just read in one of my group chats, the guy who collapsed because of mental health. He had an epileptic fit in the pitch, which is very disgusting to have. You know,
Wow.
I've seen someone I know who had it.
Yeah.
Not great. You know,
No.
like So when I just heard it now, that's why I want to be like shell shocked.
Yeah.
Mental health matters. Okay, everyone knows that. I totally agree with every one of you, right or wrong. There's no right or wrong, as I said.
Yeah.
Mental health is very important, because young lad, he needs to be protected with a cotton wool because he needs some time to adjust to the big time, and the big time means you need to have some mental state to be ready for the big time.
Yeah.
For me, personally, I don't want to make this personal. If it sounds personal, people say, "Oh, you're such a victim now." Okay, I lived in this country for 24 years, as you guys know. I'm not English. Sorry, I classify myself as British. I suffer xenophobia. So when I say this about Saka, and when I see Saka suffering, I nearly broke down and cried because I suffer xenophobia from every side of the world, being where I'm from. Sorry, I'm talking from the heart now.
No,
I
that's
suffered a lot. See, I know where I'm from. Daniel, you know where I'm from. I'm sure you does as well. Wherever you travel to. Where are you because you're from here? Or are you from here because you're a bad boy? I mean, hold on a second. Is it because where I'm from now, I'm so for some reason I'm a bad boy? But when I see Saka suffering, when I saw the back pages, I for one just thought, hold on a second. You have the captain, for example, Des, don't take this the wrong way.
No, of course.
He's a white man. The captain should be able to lead the line, you piece of shit. Why are you not taking the blame? Why are you not coming to the media
Agree.
and talk about it? All he does, even when Saka and Rice didn't play for England against Greece away, why did they drop off the list? Why not playing for me? I mean, how dare you? How dare you, Harry Kane, come out and say such things about my players?
Yeah.
They give all this fluidity, in the home leg, in the away leg against Ireland. Who was these two boys who gave you the win? Does he have a memory of a goldfish or something? This boy.
Yeah, he does, Bez. I'll just let you know he does.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now. I say this too. The xenophobia nearly hurt me personally. I'll say this. I suffered myself growing up in this country, from every corner. But I learned to adapt. There's days I love Asian food, Seema. There's days I love, African food. There's days I love English food. There's days I love, I love a good Scottish food. Oh, I am brew for someone down there who's going to quiet again.
Go on, Bez. Go on, son.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to adapt, okay? I've got the eagle there. I show the people, I've got the eagle there with me, okay? I've carried the eagle there. I tell people, here, I behave like a British person, but here in my heart, I still keep my eagle in my heart, And this team, I keep in my heart. But I'll say this again, and please, I don't want to sound like I'm...
Don't ever disrespect my iron brew. Do not disrespect my iron brew.
I didn't say anything bad. Let me finish now, man.
No.
There he goes again. He's always got to get his 2 cents in.
Yeah,
He just pops it in like
a freaking ghost in the show.
Bro, I'm in the middle of doing stuff, right? I'm
said
still working.
He said he
I'm
liked
still working. You can't even raise a point without dipping into my iron brew, bro.
Okay, guys,
finish,
all right.
man. Let me finish.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Right,
We've
can I-
got
Okay, I'll wrap it up.
Let's go on. I mean, one of the things. I mean, how do you all feel that Martinelli didn't even get to game? Come on.
He can play on Wednesday. He can play on Wednesday. What?
He can, and I think he'd do a good job. Okay, let's go to Wednesday.
He was injured. No. Can I make my point just quick? Because
Go on. Go on then, quick.
Seema, to be continued. Seema, about
and
that
I'll
topic.
be quick. I promise I'll be quick, Seema, right?
Yeah, go on.
I agree with everything that everybody has said. They're all right in their own way. Even you, Seema, in your way, because you want to see him on the pitch. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But what I worry about, and I agree with Mark with the fan base being toxic, right? I don't want players like Saka and Waneri as an example to be used as an excuse.
Yeah.
Because that does, like Bez said, that gets in your head.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Once it's in there, it stays in there for a long time.
Can I just stop you quickly before I finish my last point? Sorry, Seema, this is a very sensitive, topic. Both sides, the mental health and the race side of it, because all life story for me matters. I'm all for it. I'm liberal all the way. Male, female, 50-50. Black, white, Asian, whatever you are, 50-50. Sorry, equal. Excuse me, I'm saying that wrong. Equal. But for one, when Abui had a bad game or two before he left, Our fan base, I'm sorry, we're talking facts, everyone. Our fan base went after his neck, after his head. Bam, bam, bam. I first of all thought, ow, because he played really well when he did play well. But people forget, you know what, we're going to just criticize him. You know, this before Twitter, before these certain bunch, I won't say their name, but certain bunch, you know, the clowns from the other side. I was like, come on now, you know, a bit harsh.
Bez, do you know something? Can I back this up?
Go ahead,
100%.
please, you're allowed
and
to.
and I'm going to back you up 100%. Obviously, I got done for the Bolton game and I met Seema in person. Lovely girl. She's absolutely fantastic.
I bet she is, mate.
She is.
How's
100%.
Mark, Seema? How's Mark in person?
She can't spell on the podcast.
Sorry, Mark.
Right, thanks.
Carry on, Mark,
you've just done me big time there. You've just done me big time.
Careful, don't kill my conversation.
Daniel.
You just broke my conversation.
Yeah, Daniel, no wonder I'm taking a break off these podcasts. So anyway, see when I got like in the North Bank, obviously the podcast up and on. In the North Bank.
Sorry, I have to do that, Mark, to you. I have to do it to you.
Go on, Mark. Carry on.
Sorry,
in the North Bank, in the North Bank, obviously the podcast we're on, I got to meet Paul for the first time. Paul's a lovely guy. He's like a real genuine guy. He's funny. He's a pure heart. You can see, honestly, if you think I wear my heart on my sleeve, this guy does it for Arsenal Football Club. He starts songs off in the stands. He's funny. He's a big character. He's a big lad. He's a shit driver, by the way. So if he is watching, I'm going to get that in there. He's a very bad driver.
Hello, my instructor.
But, do you know,
my instructor.
Just to get through the point that I'm trying to make. See, when I went to that game, the away fans were unbelievable. Loud. It was the best, most happiest experience that I've had in the last couple of years. And it was only Preston. There was young kids, there was women, the singing, the joy, the togetherness. It was honestly, it was the most remarkable, beautiful experience ever. And this is only Preston. Could you imagine this? Like going away in Europe, could you imagine the community, the love?
Your head would explode.
Oh man, I would. Did you know? I actually got offered tickets, and I don't want to swear too much on the podcast.
Please do, man. Please
at
do.
all, no. But I got offered tickets to the Man United game on Wednesday, and I was at that game, and I was adamant, I'm going. But it costs, if I don't do what I'm doing, it's going to cost the company a lot of money, and I can't. Honestly, I'm tired, and it's frustrating because when I'm in that place, when I'm around Arsenal fans, when I'm on these podcasts, when I'm around the stadium, when I'm around you beautiful people, not the online obviously you, Des.
I'm flattered as well, mate.
Yeah, but see, when I'm around normal people, Arsenal Gunners in the community, it's such. I can't explain the vibes, the beautifulness, the niceness, how good it is. It's fantastic. Yeah. So I just, for me personally, I'm gutted I can't get down on Wednesday. I'm absolutely.
Can I please just sick. one thing with what Mark's saying? I did, the interview with BR Football Sports. I don't know if you know this. I did the BR Sports report, the sports company basically. It's a question, like a review. I'll send it again if you haven't seen. Like it's part of the YouTube shorts. They asked every fan, the Arsenal fans, before Liverpool game, would you take Champions League or Invincible Trophy? I said Invincible Trophy because I grew up in that decade. Oh God. Stop this.
Get rid of your iPhone.
Mark.
You need to get. It's not me doing that. It's your crappy iPhone, bro.
Crappy. I paid the money for this.
Let's move on to Wednesday game.
I said I'll take the Invincible Trophy all day long. They told me why. I said because it's a special trophy. It's one-off. It happens only one of a lifetime, I guess. No.
Yeah.
Champions League. I won Champions League, but I dreamt of Premier League golden thing that Wenger did, and he won, and people laughed at him.
Yeah. Okay, Wednesday. Let's go on.
Wednesday.
Well, what's happening Wednesday?
Man United.
Come on, Des.
The Mancunians are coming to town. They're going to park their bus, and what are we going to do?
Oh, we're going to
put the ball back in the net.
Can we have score
I got the
predictions,
memo.
please? Score predictions.
All right, Daniel.
Not 4-3, no, not 4-3.
Daniel.
You first, Daniel. Daniel, you first, Daniel.
I am seriously worried today.
Daniel's predicting that Gabriel's going to score first. Look at that.
Yeah, he's hiding from him.
I'm not. I can never hide. I'm not the type that hides.
No,
Okay.
Daniel's just been a bit quiet because he's worried because I bring out the cinnamon as well.
Wait, where's my roasting, man? Where's my roasting, Mark? He's gonna roast me. I'm still with my roast now.
I'm not roasting you. You predicted 4-0. You're a pessimist.
Guys, come on. Daniel's speaking.
For the Man United, we're missing Kobe, Menu, and Martinez, and
Is it Kobe on the list that he's not going to be playing?
That's what the commentator said. They're missing both Kobe, Menu, and Martinez. So.
Yeah.
And apparently there's an injury to Bruno Fernandes in the game and it was taken off. So I'm hoping for a comfortable win.
Yeah.
And
How much? How much?
What is comfortable, Daniel?
Please, sir. I would like some more.
This is recorded, by the way, as you know.
You know
So,
it's
Daniel,
I don't mind.
Right? You know we're coming up to Christmas, right?
buy him a mince pie. I buy him a
Happy
mince
December.
fucking pie if he gets it right. Daniel, what is your score prediction?
I wouldn't want to give a score prediction right now because I don't know the state of Gabriel Magalhaes to see if it actually was taken off for concussion or that was.
It was concussion, Daniel. Don't dodge your bullet. Spit it out, bro.
Is it for concussion? Was it taken out for concussion?
For the people watching, Daniel does this in the group chat. He likes to give it a bit of all that and
Jammy Dodger.
yeah. So he's doing a jammy dodger right now. So Daniel,
No. Let me correct it. The artful dodger.
Oh yes. Sorry, yes. Awful Dodger. Yeah. The
Okay,
DJ.
so-
We know about the DJ.
So,
Daniel.
so my prediction is if Gabriel Magalhaes is playing in that game, we're going to win by 2-0. But if Gabriel
What's it do with
Magalhaes,
you? What does it do with this human
down.
being?
That's the glasses of Simo. Carry on.
if Gabriel Magalhaes is playing, we're going to play. I'm predicting we're going to win by 2-0. But if Gabriel Magalhaes is not playing, then it will be a 3-1 because Kivio for me is not up to the standard for.
So
our
we're going to score more goals with Kivio on the pitch and Gabriel. Make
Yeah,
that make sense, please.
Yeah, but do you
Make
think
that
Marino
make
might be
sense.
back? Marino could be back.
Yes, I believe.
Come
so.
on,
And Tim,
Mike.
and maybe
Come on,
Party
Mike.
as well. Party as well.
Yeah,
What I'm trying to make you understand is that we're going to win by 2 clear goals.
Okay.
Calafiori could be missing though because he's got a groin strain possibly.
No. I think
Easy Tiger.
there was a miscommunication and misunderstanding about.
Oh, was it a miscommunication? Oh, right, because that's what I heard last. He
Yeah,
had
a lot of people were trying to make it feel as if it was pointing at his groin, but it was actually like arranging his shots. So they thought it was trying to point at his groin
right.
to
Okay.
make it like that. I was arranging his shot, but a lot of people, the news media, they want to pick up and say, "Oh, probably there's an injury there," but I didn't see it that way. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. You know, Mikel Arteta wouldn't want to give. Mikel Arteta would even want to use things like that because the people are suggesting there's an injury. I believe Mikel Arteta is going to come into the press conference on Tuesday and tell us that Calafiori has not trained this week and he's not sure if he's going to play. So let's just wait and see. So
Hey,
That's
I know
crazy.
I want for Christmas, but I know what I want for New Year. I want a new, fresh Daniel. That's what I want. A new,
Please,
recharged Daniel.
I want to ask a question. Who is officiating that game for Arsenal? Who's the ref? Who is the ref?
I've not checked that
Why
one yet.
why does that matter to you, Daniel? Why does it matter who the
can
fucking
make a
referee
difference.
is?
It matters because we had David Q talking to his friend and asking.
No.
It was written in a song.
Yeah.
David Q was asking his friend
Look at
if
me.
according to what they discussed. So it matters. It matters because if a referee had a premeditated.
Daniel.
Mike, hold on. If a
Round
ref,
3, final round.
yes, excuse,
I've won
if
the
a-
first two.
if a referee has a premeditated agenda of giving a player a yellow card before the game has been kicked off, definitely
Did
the
you
ref.
know that?
No, It was reported in the
Welcome
Sun.
back, Des. Welcome back, Des, to the show. Yeah.
It was reported in the Sun that David Cute was on the conversation with Smith and telling him if he did according to what they said, because
Sima,
it was
put me in the third place, please. Can you put me in the third place?
Daniel,
Let the fight
do you
between
watch
champions,
Pace Right?
please. Swap me around.
Oh Lord.
Sima, can I go back to my third place?
I'm losing interest.
What have
I'm not. I'm not.
what have I come back to? Really?
Yeah. What did you sign up to tonight?
I've got
No, you
Mr.
should have
Doom
spent
and
more time
Gloom.
with your partner.
I've got Mr. Doom and Gloom in the bottom corner, right? It's like an episode of Dad's Army.
Oh,
We're all
God.
doomed. You know what I mean? Mate, end of the day, you support Arsenal, right? And this is this kind of goes back to what we've been saying all night. As far as I'm concerned, you're all my brothers and sisters because we've all got something in common, right? We all support Arsenal, right?
Amen.
Daniel, pick your energy up, my brother.
I'll give you some. Daniel, I'll give you some, bro.
Best won't let me talk.
No, but me? What have I done?
Oh, the battle has begun.
You hit on the wrong person,
He's
Daniel.
fucking up.
You hit on the wrong
He's
person,
taking
Daniel.
a pill.
No,
He's
there's no
taking a
battle.
pill. He's fucking up.
No.
Oh, by the
Sima,
way,
I've been
the
liberal.
ref of
I've
that
been
game
fighting
is
both
Sam
sides.
Barrett.
Who?
Sorry.
I've been.
Sam Barrett is the ref.
Who's
Lee
Sam Barrett?
Benz is the assistant.
Why does that matter? But Seema, why does that
Commissioner is Rob
matter?
Jones, and the VAR is Jared.
Tom Jones.
But
Gillis.
Seema, Seema, I'm going to throw one back at you. I'm throwing one back at you.
Go on then.
If Arsenal want to win the Premier League, if referees have an agenda against Arsenal, do we not, or should we not, rise above it and give them no reason to give us yellow cards,
And
not
that's-
kick the ball
And
away?
that's what the players have been doing.
No, they're not. That's why we've had the three red cards.
Why are we falling into that trap? Because we constantly falling into it.
Nina,
But we actually
yesterday,
learned a
sorry.
lesson. We don't throw the ball away now.
Seema's
So
right,
we've
sorry,
learned from
Seema's
that
right.
lesson.
It nearly happened yesterday, sorry, Seema.
Can I-
It nearly
can
happened
I-
yesterday, but
sorry.
someone told me, guys, stop. Sorry, Des.
Go on.
Someone told our players, guys, stop this crap. Like, you saw someone step in and said, stop this crap. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm shopping. Because I saw the game, I like, guys, like,
Yeah.
someone told them, basically, behave yourself. Only Saka got booked for some reason, for me, no reason to, in my eyes.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, as sorry if I jump in your parade, Seema.
Saka was trying to protect his Smith.
And what?
Emerson actually kicked what's his name? I think it was Timber. Emerson kicked Timber.
Exactly.
So
So,
Saka was trying to protect his mate, and the ref. I don't even know why the VAR thing did it.
Daniel,
Nothing-
we need
nothing
to
was
go
checked anyway, nothing
a
was checked
step
anyway.
up. Daniel, do you not understand that? We need to rise above it.
But
Have you
Let them do
Have you
what they
seen- have
do.
you- Have you seen us get a yellow card for stupid act recently?
Yes. No,
When-
not recently.
That's
No,
what
not
I'm-
recent-
in recent
not
times.
since the Declan. Not since the Trossard kicking the ball away.
Because the players have risen above what I was trying to tell you.
Exactly. So that's fine. So you rise above it as well, bro, and stop making
risen above
fucking
the-
every podcast about referees.
Reyes not taking his time anymore.
So, Mike,
Agreed.
are you
Agreed. Seema, that's a very good point you made. Very good point.
Mike, are you trying to tell me that Declan Rice actually fouled a West Ham player yesterday? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That was a foul?
No, it wasn't. Do you win the ball?
I will say this, right?
But so what? But do you know what, Daniel? See me the point. Sorry, before Des come through, and I'm going to mute again, and so it's not back and forth. He didn't foul him. But do you know what Arsenal did? They scored 5 goals. They scored 5 goals, and they made that decision irrelevant, and that's mentality. I do not care. Mentality.
Hypothetically, that game was on a 2-1, and the referee gave that foul, and we ended
No,
up.
it wasn't 2-1.
Hypothetically, that's what I'm saying. That game ended in a 2.
Seema.
That game ended in a 2-2 draw.
Stop.
It didn't.
It's cool, guys. Listen for a second. I will agree with you with one point here, Daniel, right? Okay. The referee this season has been spoke about a lot, right? Okay. But this was the 1 week. No, wait, brother. Wait. This was the 1 week where we haven't had a problem with the ref. We didn't have a problem with the ref. Let me
Yes,
finish.
I have a problem with the ref because that is not a foul on Declan Rice.
I know that. That's fair
Daniel.
enough. It didn't change the game. It didn't change the game.
It's up to
Seema,
us.
sorry, I'm a little scratch up there.
Because that was because we had a 3-goal cushion already.
Okay,
That's
sorry,
Daniel.
Daniel. Sorry.
Daniel.
I'm gonna be like Guardiola. I'm gonna go a little scratch. My nail, yeah, I'm gonna go scratch there. Yeah?
There is the difference maker. We had a 3-goal lead. That's the difference maker, mate. Do you know what that does?
Now you're trying to make me. No, now you're trying to make me understand that. No, you're trying to make me understand that. No, yes, please hold on. Now you're trying to make me understand that if you are leading by 4-0 and the referee give a dodgy penalty against you, it doesn't matter. Is that what you're trying to make me understand?
Of course, it doesn't matter because it doesn't
Daniel,
matter.
people make mistakes.
Listen, bro.
People could be biased.
Right.
People could do whatever they want to do.
Let's close that chapter because I actually not going back to that game. Right, we've done that game. We're now forward in Man United. But as we're talking about the refs not being on Arsenal's side, don't you think the tables have turned quite a bit now? The fact that City are losing, they're probably not being paid, okay, by the Saudis, okay? So hence why
that's what I was trying to say.
Things are going in our favour.
Right.
South side.
Let me just say my point, right?
Sorry, north side.
Daniel, mate, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're very analytical, right? Let's be honest, right? If they'd have scored again, we still would have won the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't beat yourself up because you think I'm not having a go at you. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is they could have scored 4 goals yesterday and we still would have won the game.
5-4.
You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
and we'll be taking the lead.
Daniel, see if they scored 2 goals, we would have scored another 4 as well because we would have just went into third gear rather than second.
I agree with Mark. I think it would have flipped I think we would have changed playing. Sorry, Seema. I know you want to go into the Man U, right? And I know you really do, and I'm really sorry for this. But
I want to go into the Sporting Lisbon game because I want to hear people's score predictions.
And Saka
We're not going there, Mark.
And Saka and Ødegaard would have had more minutes on their legs.
Seema, you want something? You want something from here? You want something?
I don't really think that matters. I
Chill
don't.
pill. Take a chill pill.
I don't.
Not you, not you.
So when it comes to Arsenal, guys, and this is a question not just to Daniel because I don't want him feeling like I'm picking on him because I'm not.
Red one or blue one? Red, blue.
What do you want the most for Arsenal? Do you want them to win or do you want them to be protected?
I want Arsenal to win all day.
But there you go. You're answering your own question, but you're just beating around the bush when you're making your opinions. I'm
making the opinion about the referee and how shit the referee had in England.
The thing is, we all know the referee.
We know that, exactly. I know that.
We all know the referees are shit. We all know that.
They were good. We're good.
We all know that they're shit, but you can only say it so much, and then people go, well, hold on, you've made your point. Do you see what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, we don't get to decide, right? They're not going to change and bring in new referees. They're just going to rotate the ones that we don't like. The same ones. Yeah. They're going to go in season after season. Okay. Unless, of course, the FA get rid of the PGMOL.
Can I just say as well, wasn't the ref that we had yesterday the same ref we had at Nottingham Forest? I think he was.
Yeah, no.
A few games before we did.
Was it 2 games before, not Forest? It was 2 games.
I will admit, the minute I saw him, I was like,
yeah,
me too.
I didn't even look at the list. I looked at it and went, well, shit, we're going to lose this game.
He's on top of the list of bad refs. With, you know.
He's a Christmas most wanted list. Our Christmas most wanted list.
The fact that, Seema, you had the opinion because you saw the ref, you felt scared about the game.
Yeah.
Proves my point. Proves my point. So what I was trying to say.
But then it quickly changed when we had that first penalty. I was like, what? Like
that was a shock. Penalty was a shock.
It was actually a shock.
Something, guys. I wasn't the only one.
It was all the other people in that.
And me.
You know something? Arsenal have won more games with Anthony Taylor as a referee than any other referees.
But we probably had the most yellow cards from him.
Yeah, Christmas squads, Seema. Christmas squads more like Christmas squads.
Chelsea has more yellow card, more dodgy penalty against them when it's Anthony Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say, like in a hypothetical situation, if that game was not in a balanced where we had a 3-goal quotient, that could have turned the tide of the game, and it actually did turn the tide of the game. If not that the player stepped up and scored the 5th goal that gave us back the 3-goal cushion. The referee. Okay,
but on the flip side, even today, Daniel, even today in the Liverpool City game, there was a lot of discrepancies by the ref. You know, there was shirt pulling that was given in against City, and then when the same thing happened, even the commentator said it. Oh, that was just minutes ago. And yet,
Gravenberch versus Foden. Gravenberch shoved Foden to the ground while he wanted to pass the ball. There was no yellow card. Gravenberch was running. Foden shoved him to the ground. The referee gave Foden a yellow card. I was saying the same thing. This was exactly what happened. Yeah. You didn't give a yellow card for this. So now why are you giving a yellow card for this? Well, probably because I wanted Manchester City to get something from the game. That's why I was
Daniel, they'll throw the same old rubbish at you all the time. This is what a referee will say, right? 9 times out of 10. You weren't on the pitch. You're watching at home through a camera. You're not on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's a different, apparently, again, here's the quotations again. No. It's a different view, apparently.
Do you know something? See the only thing I'll approach, and I think Seema needs to like move this over from referees.
We can't see you. What like?
I can see him.
No, if you don't see me, it's not a bad thing.
He's Batman. He's Batman.
I want to see why you talk to me.
He's a Batman.
I want to see why you cook me. I want to see why you cook me.
Right, listen, no, I'm not cooking, right? But what I will say, apart from Michael Oliver, who got paid £20,000 from Manchester City owners to go and do one game in Saudi, I don't want this guy refereeing. See the rest of the referees. I don't care what they do. They're human beings. And I don't think they have agendas. I really do not think that at all. But what I want my Arsenal to do is rise above it. Get 5-2 up. Get 5-2 up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that is the point, Daniel. Let's concentrate on Arsenal rather than referees.
Why we keep going back to the West Ham game? We've moved on.
Can I quickly sum this up, please? Can I close this for good, please, Seema?
Bez, close it down. Close it down. Do it.
Okay, it was a couple of years ago when we played Tottenham, and I think we're losing 1-0, and a certain other player got sent off. Good riddance for that, because he tried to attack basically our players and celebrate the way he did. We're on 5-2, twice even, and then people saying how we played, how we did it, how we did. And then give the rest, would you? So clearly now, as now we say, let's focus on positive stuff. We won the way we did. Let's rise above it, as Mark says. And as Seema says, on to the next one. Please, let's go to the next one. Because we're done going.
Say exactly that. That game is done, over with. We've moved on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready for United.
So let's
bring on United.
Positive energy. We need some positivity again in our family.
Exactly.
In our family, which is this.
And I swear to God, right, if there was a lot of tourists coming to watch the game on Wednesday, I will be pissed.
Do you have any tickets, anyone? Any spare tickets for Wednesday?
Oh, you mean the people that are too busy taking selfies of themselves when they're
that are singing, "We ate Tottenham, we ate Tottenham."
Get to that, Seema. Sorry, Seema. So I'll say this, and I'll say this, Des. I'll go on the Shakhtar Donetsk game. As I said about the xenophobia business. I went to see the Champions League game. Americans, I'm sorry if they're going to hate me for this. They're too busy behind us. Oh, you, Ukraine. Oh, you like cocaine. I'm like, are you for real? My head, really? I'm too busy to make fun of Ukrainians, when they suffered the last 3-4 years?
Exactly.
Sing, for God's sake. You paid to see the Arsenal friggin' sing. The Shakhtar Donetsk fans were busy singing. Hear me out. The Shakhtar Donetsk were too busy singing. Our fans were too busy making fun of them. I think that to make fun of other fans. Yes, we can taunt them, but for God's sake, focus on game. Oh, we're Tottenham. I don't hate. Well, I hate Tottenham, but I don't literally want to sing about Tottenham. I hate to focus about my team.
No, exactly. Arsenal. I don't want to hear that crap. That's done.
By the way, next week, Seema.
They're walking into the bloody stadium. That's fine.
Sorry,
but do
Seema,
not sing
week,
it in the stadium.
Next week, I'm going to see the ladies. I'm going to be the first row to see the ladies. You guys might see me on TV in the first row in the clock, and you might see me clocking. I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be having maybe a good mood singing. I'm going to be first row. I'm like, bring it on, girls.
Yeah.
Give me more. Give me a lot more. Exactly. Positivity is back in this club. That's what people hate us. The media, the referees hate us. I don't talk about the referees.
Yes, they all think we're arrogant, mate, and we're not.
I don't care. I don't care what they think of us. I really don't. I don't give a IDIF, if that
That's
makes
their
sense.
problem.
Yeah, IDIF,
Not
Seymour. I'll
ours.
say it. IDIF, no? IDIF.
Yeah.
Right.
Simple.
So United.
Yeah, United. Yeah, Man
Forgot
U.
about that
Man
one.
U.
We're so excited about everything else.
Yeah.
Right. Do we think that Gabby's fit?
Yes.
He's a tank. He's a tank at the end of the day. I think you
I
can run.
did notice that he had a knock here above the eyebrow. Is that
He's a
considered
strong lad.
concussion?
Seymour's a strong lad. He's a strong
Yeah,
lad.
he'll
He's
be
Scottish. He's Scottish, for God's sake. He's
My
Scottish.
problem isn't the fact that he's a strong lad. My problem is the fact that it's a 2-week rule.
Oh, if he's got a concussion, it's a 2-week rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's got a
That's not
concussion,
proof.
If he's got
There's
one.
no
If
when
he's
they
got
say
one.
he's got one.
suspected
That's
concussion,
an if, yeah. If it's an if.
suspected.
Yeah.
That's precaution why he was taken off.
But he's Scottish, man.
No,
Mark,
I
he's
agree
Scottish.
with. I
He's
wanted that
Scottish.
as a precaution.
Me,
But-
I don't even know what concussion is, do we, Mark?
Nah. That's maybe why we're fucked up, bro.
Go back. I think it was one of the ladies' players, right? Was it Leah Williamson? She had a concussion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she-
No, no, what's her name? No, the Frida Monaghan. Was it
Oh,
Frida Monaghan
that's it.
last
Freedom-
season?
yeah,
Against
Freedom.
Chelsea. He was against
3
Chelsea.
weeks.
He was 3
So,
weeks.
you know, I'm just
I was
thinking
there.
whether
Oh,
I was,
Yeah, I mean-
I was speaking to a guy yesterday. It's a business contact, and we're talking about Frank Kopel. Now he was a Dundee United player, and he ended up suffering from Alzheimer's disease, and it was through head on the ball. He was a defender through head on the ball, etc. So I see why they take these precautions now to protect players,
Yeah.
and so hopefully Big Gabby's back. I pray that he's back, because for me he's world class, and I'll argue every Arsenal fan in the world, he's world class. I would not put another defender in his position.
yeah.
I want Big Gabby 100%. So, but at the same time, we've got to protect him as much as we possibly can. So, if he is out, I still think that we have strength and depth. We've got options there. We could play Zinchenko left back. We could put Calafiori left centre back. We've got Kivior to go there as well. So I'm not overly concerned. I would hate Big Gabby to be out for any period of time, but
but it could
safety
be the
first.
reason why, Mark. It could be the reason why, you know.
Yeah, safety first,
Yeah.
Des. I mean,
Yeah.
it's safety first, and yeah, I love the guy. Yeah, he's a
No,
fucking
same here,
nutter.
same here,
If
same
it's
here.
up to Gabby, he's playing on Wednesday night. He's telling Arteta, "Fuck you,"
Yeah.
and the doctors, and he's playing. he's that guy. But
Mark, let's be honest. I mean, Saliba's a Rolls Royce, right? And Gabriel's a Chieftain tank, isn't he?
yes. Do you
So
know what?
who is Saliba going to have in his back pocket?
Whoever he wants.
Rashford.
I don't think
No, it's got to be one United player. That he's
Rashford.
probably going to be.
Rashford.
You think so? I mean, the
Yeah.
fact that Rashford had 2 goals today.
All right, let me put it this way: Rashford or is it Hoyland? Is that his name?
Hoyland.
Garnacho.
Or Garnacho, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Garnacho's too.
None of them played.
I don't know. He's making a comeback. He's making noise. Let's just say he's making
Yeah,
noise.
a bit like this, Seymour. Like that's why
Yeah.
I did this to you, but you know, him and Saka.
Yeah.
I love that little
Did-
battle between the two.
Yeah.
None of these players,
Oh.
apart from Hoyland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Don't.
I love the Madison one. I'd love to
Yeah,
get that.
yeah.
See when Saka done that time, it was great. But none of these Man United players played down Saliba's side. So apart from Hoyland, obviously. So for me, Saliba will have no one in his pocket on Wednesday night, and no reason being
You know what I
is
want? Sorry,
they'll
want
not
that
even
Leandro-
get close. They'll not even get close to our goal.
Can I
Yeah.
please interrupt you, Mark?
So
I
do you
want
want
to
it? Do you want?
I'll-
Well, wait a minute. I'm going to give you my prediction again. And if you don't look at me insane, 5-0 Arsenal.
I said 4. I said not 4-3. I said 3-4. I said 4.
5-0 Arsenal against Man United on
4-0,
Wednesday.
that's a
We
4-0,
are
3-0.
going to absolutely smash them.
I
Are you
like it.
for it, Mark? 5?
5,
How-
Daniel.
I want
5,
5.
Daniel. 5.
How-
Daniel,
how-
I'm going to phone you. I'm going to phone you straight after the game. 5. 5. See, when I said that against Sporting Lisbon, you all looked at me like I was insane.
Yeah, but I said
What
4.
happened?
I'm close to you, Mark. I said 4.
What happened? what happened on the weekend? I said that we'd score
Stop
5,
flirting,
6.
Mark. It's your head's getting too big. I can't get
You
you
don't
on
like
the
me.
screen
Fergie
right
time.
now.
Fergie time.
Seaman, you have not given me any flowers. No flowers
You know what,
whatsoever
Seaman,
during
you know
this
what, Max?
podcast.
Your head is bigger than the screen at the moment.
This ain't the big Sunday
It's
show
bigger than
anymore.
this. So it's bigger than this.
This ain't the big Sunday show anymore. This is the big Mark show.
Yeah,
I
you know
know,
what?
right?
Seriously.
Mark, I'm gonna send you.
Your Honor,
I'm gonna send you
Your Honor.
10. I'm gonna send you $10 USDT if Arsenal win by 5 goes to nothing against Manchester United.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll send you 100 UK pounds if Arsenal
pennies,
only
in
win
pennies.
by 2-0.
In pennies, Mark. In pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to be a bit more reserved. I'm going to say 4-1.
That's a 4. Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah.
How is that reserved? Hold on.
Where
a
you-
minute. Hold on. a
How?
second. Hold on.
I always think we end up scoring. The opposition always end up scoring. There's always
Oh,
this
so
thing in.
if the opposition score, that makes it a reserved prediction. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a reserve.
Right.
In
Okay,
Seema's
I
eyes,
understand now, I
in
understand
Seema's
now.
eyes, okay? In Seema's beautiful eyes. Come on, in Seema's beautiful blue
Oh
eyes.
no,
you
I'm
know?
not having a go.
See-
No, I'm not having a go. I'm just asking.
See-
I'm just clarifying something.
Yeah.
Des,
No.
what's happening? What's happening here? You've been watching the previous podcast. It's
I have, with interest. With interest,
Seem
Mark,
is
with
slightly
interest.
leaning over to my side of thinking.
No,
And this is
what
what
are
she's
we
doing.
talking about? Look,
So she's been a bit more optimistic.
Sheba, you can do this as much as you like, but actually, he has got a point.
Yeah. Thank you, Des. Thank you, Des.
Sorry, Sheba, I love you to bits, but he has got a point. Honestly,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be a little bit more reserved. I'm going to say 3-0.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal, by the way, Arsenal. Just
All right. Okay. So we've got these. Who do you think is going to score them?
Saka.
Oh, everyone's going to say Gabby.
Saka.
but Let's
Saka.
leave Gabby out of it.
Saka.
Half the fucking team.
I'm going to say off the top of my head, as me and Mark say, off the top of my head, Gabriel.
Saka.
No, when I say Gabriel Martinelli. Let me start again.
Oh,
Gabriel
Martinelli.
Martinelli. I apologise. Gabriel Martinelli. What did you say, Ben? Saka.
Saka, yeah.
Yeah, Saka will, and I think Kyle will get. one
Yes.
as well.
Do you,
So for me,
do you think Martinelli plays that game? Do you think he's gonna play the game?
Yeah. 100%.
yeah, because he didn't play on Saturday. So yeah.
He didn't play against
100%.
Nottingham Forest.
Rotation important. Sorry if I cut
I
you off.
think
anyone.
he'll be rotating with Trossard.
I genuinely think he will. I think he will play on Wednesday, Daniel, to answer your question in the most polite and lovely way.
Diplomatic
Yes.
way.
Yes,
Diplomatic way.
Yes, my brother from another mother, he will play on Wednesday.
Who do you think is
He
going
will
to
play on Wednesday.
the referee?
Beg your pardon?
Referee's a wanker. Referee's a wanker. What are you talking about? Referee's a wanker.
Daniel, that is you getting.
I missed. Sorry,
Sorry,
sorry.
Seema, referee's a
I
Tory.
think
Referee's a
you
Tory.
think he's
Referee's a
going to
Tory.
off on the referee.
Sorry, Dad, you know the ladies, right? They say referee's a Tory. All the kids are like, Dad, what's a referee's a Tory, by the way? Have you heard this thing? Referee's a Tory.
Oh God.
Hey, Seema, go next to the game next Sunday.
He's gone silent now. He can't talk.
Seema, sorry, I'm just me and you two. Are you going to the game next week? Next week Sunday for the ladies?
Mark, here's a
No, I haven't decided yet
Okay.
Seema.
because I'm waiting to see when Larissa comes or not.
Okay.
Seema.
We
here's
can meet
a
up in a ladies football game soon, like some of the Sundays. One of the
Yeah,
Seema. Here's
Yeah.
an
Sorry,
even
Crystal
better
Palace or
question.
Tottenham?
go on.
Here's an even better question.
Go on.
Because now we can put Mark on the spot because it's the big Sunday Mark show. You know, the big Mark show. Who's going to score the 5 goals on Wednesday, Mark?
Okay, right. I'm going to agree with Martinelli. I'll give you Martinelli.
Oh, thank
100%.
you. Thank you very much.
I think Declan Rice will pop up with one.
Oh, nah.
I think Declan Rice will pop up with one. Ødegaard will chip in. Saka will chip in.
Right, so we've got Ødegaard, Bryce. Sorry, I'm just retracking what you said, yeah? Martinelli and Saka, yeah? They're the 4 so far, yeah?
Yeah. Martinelli, Saka, Ødegaard,
Rice.
Rice, and Havertz.
Good selection. It feels like you remember them little boxes of cereal you used to get? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Feels
I
a bit
still buy
like
them. I still buy
variety
them.
pack,
for the
wasn't it?
kids.
Variety pack.
Yeah, variety.
Yeah.
They still exist.
See,
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah.
Des, you know that song the way it goes? Who scored against West Ham today? Half the fucking team.
Yeah.
Half the fucking team
That was
is
the
going to be
best
half the
choice. That
Put
fucking
the ball
team.
in the net.
Saturday.
Just put the ball in the net.
I've got one for you.
Yeah.
I've got one for you as well. We were always forever blowing bubbles.
Oh,
Up the
the bubbles
Arsenal.
were burst
Up
on.
the Arsenal to that. Up the Arsenal to that.
Their bubbles were burst on Saturday, mate. There was no bubbles to be
Just
seen.
saying, up the Arsenal.
No, it was actually
We shut them
sickening.
down
See
with our
when they
cannon,
scored,
basically.
see when they scored, when they scored their goal, the first goal, the bubbles came out onto the pitch, and I'm
I know,
looking
yeah,
like,
sorry.
are you
Same. I was
fucking
fuming.
having
I
a
was
laugh,
fuming
man?
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
We are smashing you. We are
I think
smashing you.
that
And
was
you're
done
putting
on purpose,
bubbles in
mate.
the
I think
pitch.
that was done
Yeah,
on
but
purpose.
in all respect, if we were doing something, anything like
Crazy.
elaborate like that in our stadium, we would do it if they scored.
Yeah,
So even,
right, I got
even
you.
Yeah,
now,
but when
I mean,
you're
they
getting
started-
smashed,
But then you know when our players scored at the Sporting Lisbon game, no, not Lisbon game.
We had fireworks. We had fireworks in our end in Lisbon.
Then, but when we were at home in that, what was that last game? Forest, wasn't it?
Forest, yeah, it was Forest.
And when Saka scored, it was like Bukayo, and then we all had to say Saka.
Yeah.
So the announcer has changed how he says it.
I need to hear this one live.
you
I
know-
need to hear this live.
I'll tell you what would have been the icing on the cake on Saturday, though,
Yeah.
Seema. If
Yeah.
they'd have played North London forever, because basically we own West Ham now, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And there's a bit longer. Sorry for cutting you off, but in the stadium, I've seen some late games to this. The Northern Forever now. It's very short. It's only like 40 seconds in. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
too short.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
short.
They only play a certain bit, don't they?
Yeah, like I'm thinking, come on, where's the chorus gone?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we've talked about Man United. Now I'll just
What's
skip a little
next?
bit forward. We are gone.
No, I'm saying what's next after United? That's my
Daniel.
question.
Daniel wants to say something.
Go on,
Yeah,
Danny
I just
boy.
Sporting Lisbon. We need
I
to
just-
speak about Sporting Lisbon.
No. I just
Shut
want to
up,
say,
Sam, Mark.
We're not going there.
Please,
No,
Mark.
I'll give you the turkey because it was just before Thanksgiving.
Mark, you've
Good
baited
one.
you've
Good
baited
one,
us.
Seema.
Look,
Good one.
we're not.
Daniel, go on. What does Daniel want to say?
yeah, we're not trying to say how Arsenal have become the master of the London derbies, because it seems we haven't lost a London derby almost like 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. And it's something of yeah. Sorry.
North London is red, mate.
Did
No,
not-
no, London-
did we not lose
London.
to Fulham?
Okay, yeah, we lost to Fulham, but guys, London is red now.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
It's for sure red. So this is where I'm going now because we're playing Fulham away
Is that then after Man United?
Next Sunday.
after
Next
Man
Sunday.
United.
I thought it was next Sunday, that.
Yeah,
Then Palace twice.
yeah, and then Palace twice, Premier League, and then Carabao Cup.
I can't go and carry back up. I have 2 tickets back on go now. It's bloody Wednesday, for God's sake.
So, how do you think we're gonna fare,
Daniel?
especially when we've got Emma Smith Rowe there, we've got Reece Nielsen there. You know, I don't think Reece Nielsen
It will
take
be. It
himself
will be.
home,
It
isn't it?
will be. It will be.
I mean, I'm gutted.
Daniel Welbeck, yeah.
Burnley,
Like Arsenal versus the Arsenal. Fulham is not the new Arsenal.
Okay.
We have Bedlano, Iwobi,
Yeah.
Leeds.
They've got half our old team.
pretty much.
How Arsenal used to be
Pretty
with
much.
Chelsea. They've become how Arsenal used to be with Chelsea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I must admit, I do miss Emil Smith Rowe. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
I
but
do.
I miss
Yeah, I
Emil
do
Smith
too.
Rowe.
I do too. I think
Des,
that-
sorry to interrupt you, Seema. Des, I was there for his first England debut international game against Albania in 21.
Cool.
Wow.
From a
I
football.
don't
He's
miss
supposed to
it.
play to me.
I don't miss it. I don't miss yes.
That you salty
all.
fucker. Salty
Yeah,
fucker.
No, I could explain it.
Go on. Elaborate again. Elaborate as well.
Right.
Elaborate yourself.
This guy has been out for 2 years with a groin strain.
Oh, come on.
Either he is watching too much porn.
Oh, for God's
Behave
sake.
yourself, man. Behave yourself.
No,
See,
Oh,
Seema?
Lord.
Red card,
He
man.
seems-
Let's me be
he
the
seems
co-host.
to be playing okay at Fulham.
Are you sure you only want a month off, Mark?
I don't
Mark,
mess up.
you
I
jerk.
don't mess up.
You
I am
jerk,
delighted. I am totally delighted for ESR that he's playing.
Stop it.
This is Mark, yeah? This is Mark speaking. Sorry, carry on.
I'm totally delighted for ESR that he's hit the ground running and up Fulham. I wish him every bit of success. But Arsenal Football Club has evolved, and I'm gutted. If he didn't have a 2-year groin injury, he would have. I think he would have made it Arsenal, and we would love to see it. We do as Arsenal fans, but my sentiment is not ESR. My sentiment is us winning Premier League
Oh, yeah,
titles
for
in
sure.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Champions League. So.
I think this is the second time I'm agreeing with Mark on the podcast today. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus God, man.
I'm not exactly disagreeing with you, Mark, but I want to make a good point,
shocked.
right? What we were talking about before when Ethan has to be protected, right? Okay,
Yeah.
which is cool. What was said, but in that case, then, if we had ESR this season, would he not be good cover for Ødegaard?
Yes, he would have been. I absolutely agree. But however, for ESR, and I love him that much. I love him like I love Saka. So there is sentiment from me
No,
towards ESR.
I get that.
There is a massive sentiment towards ESR. But is ESR a player to come off our bench? He's better than that.
Well,
He is better than that.
He kind of put himself in that position, didn't he? I mean, I agree. He is better.
With the injuries, no, Des, I get where you come from with that. I would, do you know something? If we were going to have him on the bench and he could come on, I'd prefer him coming on to Jesus.
Yeah,
Can I say something
100%.
more? Then I wanted him initially as a shadowy striker, like how Berkham and Henry were. Let's say we'd have put him behind the main striker, like Smith Rowe as a second striker, because he had a good eye for goal. Smith had a good eye for goal for us.
If we win that game against Fulham on Sunday, I want the fans to sing Saka name is Smith Rowe.
Of course,
Would be
who
beautiful.
wouldn't?
Do you know something? I
We don't
prefer
sing that
the use.
anymore at the Emirates.
No,
Yeah,
He
I
needs to come
prefer,
here. He needs to come here.
yeah, I prefer just the Saka song on its own. Saka
Yeah.
is in his own right. Saka is in his own right himself.
He's heard his own song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not that. It's a shame on Smith Rowe. Don't get me wrong. It's a shame.
Well,
I
I'm
do
just-
apologise.
Oh, who is this Danny Phillips?
I don't know Danny Phillips.
Don't know why.
Probably.
I can't see the messages because I've got mine on the.
Oh, no.
That's
Tell him
more
about
I'm
fraud.
laughing because I thought he told a joke, but obviously not.
And more.
I love it.
Who's
I
he,
love it.
man?
Danny, we've just gave you 2 seconds of fame.
Danny, Danny, you're having a go at our club. Who do you support?
If you're brave enough.
Yeah,
Admit.
Ipswich United, I guess.
Yeah, please go click and subscribe, man. If you really that much of
he's
a fan
probably a
of us.
Fulham fan.
Might be.
Well, he
I
He's a
I
West
think
Ham
he's.
fan. He might be West Ham.
well, we
Nah.
appreciate your
Input.
Enthusiasm.
your enthusiasm.
Danny, if you could do us a favour, bro, hit the like, subscribe, and join the community.
And sling your hook.
And if you're
Sling
a
your
Man
hook.
City, if you're a Man City fan, don't be disappointed. You could always support Coventry next season. It's all good.
Yeah, be humble, yeah. Be humble,
I
guys.
tell you what,
Guys,
if these
someone.
115 charges, they reckon it'll be done by Christmas, right? You won't see Haaland at City next
I
season.
do not want. Sorry, Beth. I do not want them to get their punishment this season.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I don't
I
either.
want it next season.
Yeah.
Fair play. Fair play.
That's
fair
only
play.
if it's a point deduction. See
I
if it's
agree.
relegation. Get these bastards to fuck out of this Premier League.
Do what they did to Rangers. Knock them back 4 leagues. Do what they
Yeah,
100%,
reset,
100%.
reset.
Leeds
100%.
United had it. Leeds United had it.
Exactly.
If you-
Juventus had it. Juventus had it.
If you
Yeah.
set, if you
They're
set
going to do that to this guy. They're going to do that. to this guy.
Honestly, guys, I'm telling you, right? It's a shame. See the Conference League referees. They deserve to earn £20,000. Honestly,
they need the money.
get down. They need the money. They need the money. They've got kids to feed.
Yeah.
Get Man City down there. Give the referee some money. Then you'll
Well,
be
Robin
happy.
Hood. Robin
I
Mark,
would-
like
I
Robin
would
Hood.
like to
Steal from
know,
the rich,
though,
give to the poor. Like Robin
I'd
Hood
like to know
stuff.
from Danny. Please let us know what club you do support.
Not
See
because
what's
we want to
coming
take the
from
mick. We just want to know who you support.
No, I mean I genuinely want to know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
curious.
what I meant.
I'm
That's what I
curious.
meant.
Yeah.
Simon,
I'm asking for a friend, Danny. I'm asking for a friend. Please tell
Danny,
us.
If
you're
you,
making
Danny,
this guy famous.
Danny, if you think of us as Banter FC, yeah, we know how to have a laugh. So
Good
crack
one.
on.
Good one, Des. Good one.
Crack on.
Okay, back to Fulham. Let's get back to
Yes.
Fulham.
Yes.
Danny
Why are
does-
we talking about Fulham?
That's
See in the
fine.
bottom. See the caption underneath. It does say Sporting Lisbon, but I've not even touched on it.
We will, man.
I'm going to get the violin out because I'm getting so bored. I'm going to play your music.
You know that film,
I'll
Seema? You
play
know
the
that film?
smallest
Sorry,
one.
you know that
I'll
film with
play the
Nicolas Cage? You
smallest
know
one
that
in
film with
the
Nicolas
booklet.
Cage, Seema? The
And
film
I
with Nicolas
wonder who
Cage.
put that caption on.
Yeah.
That's That's the Bray. It's nothing to do with me. That was the Bray.
Right.
It was nothing to do with me.
Sorry.
Seema, that film was Nicolas
Seema,
Cage
let's
with
get it
that
out of the way,
mandolin.
right?
Mandolin. That's Margaret. That's
Okay.
Nicolas Cage.
Seema,
That's
let's get it
smart.
out of the way. Let's let him have his 2 minutes, right?
Go on.
No, I'm not even letting him have 2 minutes. He can have 30 seconds.
No, let him have his
1
2
minute.
minutes. Go
1
on.
minute.
Go on, Mark.
No, sorry, 30 seconds. He's ready. He's ready.
Look at the eyes, Seema. Look at the eyes.
Come on, Mark. Have your
Mark,
say.
this is your time to shine. Come on.
Quick.
Quick, man.
I just want you guys to. I don't think I need to talk. I think you guys need to talk and give me.
Okay, all
flowers.
right,
I already have.
let me start. So the reason we're letting Mark have his 1 minute of fame is because he predicted that Sporting Lisbon would not beat us, and he predicted a scoreline of 5-1.
On nail the head. Nail the head.
He's even had to put it in chat. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's a self-made message, that is. Isn't it?
Guys, come on, flowers. Just speak to me. I don't need to talk.
The
I'm
clock's
going-
ticking. You either glow or you big yourself up, but no one's going to say anything.
Mark,
No, I
I don't.
deserve flowers.
I'm humble. I'm humble, this team. I'm humble.
All right,
I'm humble.
I'll let Daniel say something. Go on, say it to him.
In 2 seasons, I think this is the first time, Mark. I don't know. Probably, I believe this is the first time you've predicted a score right. So why are you gloating over it?
Thank
I'm not
you.
gloating. I'm not gloating. I'm just sitting here waiting on my flowers.
right, I'll give you some sort of flowers, right? Because, Mark, be honest with me, I think it was a day later, maybe even the same day. I sent you a
You
message saying,
messaged
sorry,
me,
mate, I was
100%.
wrong, right? Because I was the one who said, oh, no, your score won't be right.
I tried to call him. Sorry. So I tried to call him. I'm busy. Sorry, Dad. I tried to call him. I'm busy. Sorry, I'm working.
No,
I'm
he
busy.
didn't
Oh,
say that to
my
me.
God.
Because obviously we've got the Scottish
Mark,
connection.
Mark, what did you say to me, Mark? You're busy.
I was busy. No,
I know
I
you
was
was, I
busy.
know,
I
man.
was busy. I was just
Right.
work.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
Because I said Gyökeres was on the pitch because I wasn't on the show that night. I was actually in the chat. I said because Gyökeres was on the pitch, I thought it would be hard. I thought he would at least score. I must admit, right?
Yes.
I agree. I agree.
He's been scoring like it's going out of fashion.
And he was bigged up because they'd already beaten City.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
Mark, I'll pick you some daffodils or some daisies.
Right, I'll take some daffodils. I'll take
Right.
daffodils. That's a good start to
And
the
I'll pick-
collection.
You can take these
Mark,
ones.
FYI, Mark, they don't come out until spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You have some tulips. That's some
See me
tulips.
what you bring in. What you bring in.
I've got my plastic ones out.
Daniel, bro.
Yeah.
You've got some roses there, surely.
got it right
Get some
behind.
roses.
Yeah, true. Right there. Look at you. Well, I thought that's part of the set. I
tell you
thought that's
what.
part of the set, you know. I thought that's part of the set.
Okay, I think we should all say together, possibly on 3, yes, Mark, you were right. And just leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
There's a caveat. There's a caveat.
Yes, Mark,
Mark,
you
next
were right.
Boom.
Right, this is the only time on season I'll be right, by the way. So,
Enjoy your moment of fame, Mark. Enjoy your moment.
Next time you get it wrong, Mark, you're going to get roasted.
I
You
swear to
will.
God.
You will get roasted. Dave. You will get roasted. He knows that. He knows it's coming from me as well. He knows it's coming.
right, Sarah, back to you.
What do
Sorry.
you think? Did we haven't said about Fulham, so let's do a score prediction and then we can call it because it'll be 2 hours on the dot. So we've got literally 2 minutes to go.
Right, okay.
Three.
So score
for me.
predictions,
3-0.
58.
3-0.
So 3-0, okay.
Done.
On the
I'm
Fulham
done.
game. On the Fulham game.
4-0.
Yes.
Fulham.
Don't say 1-0, Daniel. Whatever you do, don't say 1-0.
No. It's gonna be
You have to think about this.
Team, I didn't even hesitate. You saw I didn't even hesitate myself.
Yeah.
4-0.
Bloody hell.
4-1.
4-1. Mark.
I'm going to be a bit
Hey, watch it.
pessimistic here.
Hey.
No, I'm going to be pessimistic. I think this is going to be one of our
Des,
hardest
put your word,
games.
Des. Put your word, Des.
So I'm
Come back
going to
next
give
time.
it 3-1.
What?
3-1 Arsenal.
What?
I think this will be our hardest test over the last couple of weeks.
With big
Okay.
girls' blouse.
That's not hard to... Why, bro? Why?
I mean, Fulham aren't doing very well.
They just got a red card today as well. They got a
They
red card
do
today.
be Tottenham away.
Yeah.
What, are you calling that a claim to fame? Is that what?
No, but the Tottenham just smashed City 4-0. So
Hey, the Tractor Boys beat Tottenham, by the way, Mark. Don't forget. The Tractor Boys
Losing. They
beat them.
draw. No, they drew. They gave away a 2-0 lead, and then they drew today.
And Tractor Boys beat them. Tractor Boys beat them at home.
Yeah.
I think Fulham is a pretty tricky game. So
Of course
I
it's tricky.
think 3-1. I think 3-1.
Do you think it'll come down to the ref, Mark?
Des, man. Des.
Sorry, Stephen wants to end the show. Sorry, Stephen. I just had to get that one in.
Hey, great. It's banter.
Sorry.
Of course. If you're not
Daniel,
a football
take
fan, you
it.
can't do banter, get out of my club. That's what I say. Simple.
Daniel, you can take that, bro. You deserve that.
So, guys, thank you so much for a lovely show.
What's your predictions,
Really
Rosie?
enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun today. And yeah, let's do roasting of Mark next time.
I'm ready. Till the New Year, team. Until the New Year, I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's why he's taking a hiatus.
Look, I'm ready.
Really?
You could be right, Stephen. You could be right.
Exactly. He's worried.
I'll bring some baklava for Mark. I'll bring some baklava from Christmas. I'll bring some baklava leftover.
Oh, could you bring me some, Bez? I love that.
Where are you based? North, south, east, west?
I'm Newcastle, mate. Newcastle.
I'll drop it off for you. I'll drop it off. For
Good
that
lad,
reason. I'll
good
do
lad,
something. I'll drop
good.
off.
Good lad.
Okay, guys, thank you so
You
much.
Geordie lad? Why?
And woohoo! Let's come on, Arsenal. Let's do this. We've got this.
We have. Come on, Arsenal.
Up Arsenal.
Good night, everyone.